to the Bearded Barbarian and Pop the Chaos.
What's up, peeps? Oh
I
man.
was just about to drop
Already
messages in the
starting
chat.
off on the wrong note. Oh,
No,
brother. Here
because
we
we
go.
because when the countdown finished, I thought we were gonna go into it, so I was ready.
Well, I was.
It went
I was
into the
ready.
intro, and I was
Right.
like, "Oh."
I don't know how to get it. Do you know how to get it where it automatically does it? Like I have to hit the button, and my
Yeah,
fingers
you
are a
have to
little
hit the
slow.
button.
So
Yeah, you got to hit the button.
yeah, they got it. StreamYard's got to do something about that, don't you think? Where you could
Yeah.
sort of schedule things.
Yeah,
it
just
could
have the
do
countdown
it.
go into it. Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
they need
right.
to set a delay or something on it. I think would make it the best.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You should be
Yeah.
able to pay extra for that. I don't know. Well,
Well, that's why we just do our own intros.
right.
You see, most of the intros that we do for our lives, we have the countdown built in to the intro because it's like you have to do it that way.
Right.
You know?
That's exactly right. And for when we're estimating time, it's the actual time. It's not like Funko where it's
Yeah, right.
27 minutes or 5 minutes or 2 minutes or 1 minute. I was going to do that on one of my videos, but I was afraid people would just ditch me and leave and never watch the actual video. So I was like, no, I'm not going to play with people's emotions like Funko does.
Well, I did that on I still have the image. I need to use it some more, but you know the when the Funko it came up that you're
Right.
waiting in line and the lines would shift. I used that animation and I put the JKL awesome logo and it said you're waiting to watch a video, stay in line, whatever, and had the lines going for like 2 minutes.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
I just don't understand. I mean, a Funko keeps trying things out, but they don't keep. You'd think they would test it. They'd be like, "Yeah, we're going to run a test, see how this
Right.
works," and then
Right.
realize it doesn't work and try something else. But the test is with the guinea pigs that are in this room right here. So
Yeah, that was
But
very
I think
disappointing.
like with them, they will test it on like a singular drop where maybe 5,000 people would be active in it, and then
Right.
you got an event. They'll do the same thing, and then 50,000 people are involved in it. It's a total different story. You know
Right.
what I mean? You can have a standard door, 3 people can walk through it, but you can't have 5,000 people walking through it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got to change it up a little bit. You can't use the same processes for different amounts of people, the different
Yeah.
traffic through.
Yeah.
At least that's what
Yeah.
I think. I'm not an expert. I'm just assuming.
you're not an expert. I
Just a
thought
guy
you were.
talking.
I didn't know that. Sorry. Thank you for clearing that up.
I just think I know everything.
I
know
see.
everything. Yeah.
Right. You're full of good ideas and other stuff. Right.
And other stuff.
Yeah.
Right. And other
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, I was kind of
Um,
disappointed in this drop too because remember beforehand I was saying like if it's similar to how New York Comic Con does their tickets, then it should be good because like I said, you might be waiting for hours, but as you get in, whatever's left, it's there and whatever. It's just the fact that like most of us, you get in there and your time was like usually when you queue in line for something like that, based on how many people are in front of you, the system can automatically calculate how much time you're gonna have to wait. Like if there's 10 people in front of you and 10 people have 10 minutes each, okay, you got hour and 20 minutes, right? Hour and 40 minutes, whatever it is. Fast math doesn't work for me. But anyway, now time is gonna go down as people start purchasing whatever. This thing was going crazy. First of all, I was in there. It said I had a 2-minute wait. I was like, sweet. After about a minute and a half, I went into the store and then it kicked me back into the line.
Right.
So I went into the store for like 10 seconds. I was like, holy, okay. And then it kicked me back into the line. I was like, no, what? And then it went back to the waiting queue. And then it said I had 30 minutes. Then it kept going up 40 minutes, 47 minutes, dropped down to 20 minutes, went up to an hour. I was like, what's going on? So,
well, I tried to do something where it was like my computer and my phone at the same time.
Right.
And I figured, let me test this and see how it does. The phone actually got me in line fairly quickly, and the numbers stayed between. It was a tease. It was a huge tease. I mean, it was like 4 minutes left, and it was on 4 minutes. Then it would go to 5 minutes. Then it would go to 60 minutes. Then it went to about like 10 or 12. Never really got above 10 or 12. On my computer, it went to 37 minutes, 57 minutes, an hour. I'm like, and I got them on exactly the same time. It made no sense what was going on there.
And what I was watching, what I saw about your times, you guys, it was like it will jump from like 14 to 33, then to 28, and then to 14.
Yeah, it was jumping
numbers
around.
That didn't make sense at all.
No,
yeah, it was jumping around. It was crazy. And the thing is, like, I would have tried from different devices. Like, if I was home, I would have had both my cell phones, the laptop, and the iPad all ready. But I was out at the time, so I could only do it from my phone.
I wonder if the changes in the times and kicking you out and putting you in and all that stuff. I wonder if that's maybe the aftermath of bots and stuff getting in and jumping the queue and that sort of thing.
Might be, but
know.
I just really think, like, if they were honest about the amount of time, you'd be infuriated. It'd be like 120 minutes, and they figured, no, we're not going to put that. We're going to give you, say, 5 minutes. So they're going to get you in line and keep you waiting, and then just kind of move that stuff around. So kind of playing. I think, honestly, I think that was part of the game that they're playing, just to keep you on the line and make sure that, because I'm sure some people just totally rage quit, just like, screw this,
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah. Nah, that was that. If that was their plan, then that was stupid. Because, like I said, when New York Comic Con does it, you have a steady countdown. Like I said, they let you know what's sold out. Like, it keeps popping up on the screen. It would say Rocket Raccoon soda is sold out. You know, like so as you're getting closer, if you're staring at the screen, obviously most of us not going to sit there and stare at the screen. We're probably doing other stuff and just checking on it every couple seconds. But yeah, if it had done that, I wouldn't mind waiting an hour, as long as I know when I get there what I want is available, or at least something is available, versus having to, and then you can estimate it. Because if it says you have an hour wait, okay, you can walk away for 15 minutes and come back, because you know you're not going to jump in 15 minutes.
Let's go.
We're already complaining.
Let's go.
Are you ready, Chase? We're complaining.
That's my excuse. Can't make it. Can't eat dog food tonight, guys. Got a game. Sorry.
Are they playing football tonight?
Go Bucks. Philly's going down again.
Oh, gee.
Philly. I can't believe you guys are playing Philadelphia. That's pretty lame. I mean, come on.
It's not fair, I'm sure.
Not at all.
But yeah, it was you know, I got in there and I could have got the Small World pop, I could have got the Sword in the Stone pop, but I ended up getting a Rocket Raccoon soda. I was like, I'll take it. We'll see. And maybe I could trade it for something Star Warsy.
Something Star Warsy, huh?
Yeah, you know. Or I'll give it away. I don't know. You know how I do.
Somebody's echoing a bit. Do you hear that?
Probably me.
Is that you?
Probably.
Come on, Chase. You come in late and you mess up the line. Come on, dude. Got your hat on. Oh, come on. Really?
This guy.
Anyway,
well, I can come back. I mean, I can come back at halftime or something.
Huh?
He said he could come back at halftime.
Can't you multitask? You could eat dog food and watch the screen at the same time. It's like a snack food, you know what I mean?
Yeah, every time the Bucks score, you take a scoop of dog.
There you go. That's a good idea. Every time the Bucks score, you take it, or for every point. You know,
every point.
So if they get 7 points, you take 7.
Right? It's like the only time that Chase will want the Bucks to lose.
Rooting against his own team. It's a lot of protein.
Damn it, why do you guys have to be consistent?
Well, my headphones aren't working. That's the problem.
Oh, okay.
Well, I hope you have a good life. You know, I showed up. I'm just saying.
This is it? This is all you're going to do? Come on, man.
Well, I got the timer set. You got me for 10 minutes. I mean, kickoff's here.
Yeah, he's like,
how's everybody in the chat? What's going on? Are you acknowledging them?
Yes, we are acknowledging. We haven't gone through the list yet because we're waiting on you. You said you're going to be here, so we just sat around waiting. We just stare at the clock. Where's Chase? You know, you were supposed to be on the other live on Sunday too. What happened?
You know, Bucks were winning.
Also football.
Bucks were winning.
Bucks were winning.
He's like that. I got caught up in the game. Bucks were winning. Couldn't do it.
The worst time. I mean, come on.
Right. Well, they're going to win the game. Okay, so
Sunday night, Thursday night. So this will be the last live that I
most of the time. I'll watch it if they win. I'll watch on YouTube for 10 minutes, a little 10-minute video. That's all I need. That's all I need to do.
Show all the scores.
Yeah.
That's all good.
See, the chat is getting at you, Chase.
All right, let's go ahead through the chat real quick and just see who's here. Sarah Aldrich, how are you doing? Appreciate you coming.
Hey.
Las Cruces, 1971. Funko with Chase of Soda. How are you doing?
Funko with Chase of Soda. What's going on?
Nice.
Clifford Garcica. Kevin Shaw.
Kevin Shaw.
Here. Tim Terryberry.
He's up late.
It's
Like
late.
what are you, their monitor? Were you checking their time?
And Rihanna's
like-
on too.
You're
It's
up
like
late.
midnight
What
for them.
time is it there, Pop? To heat?
It's like midnight over there.
That's what I'm saying. It's like 10 past 12.
Yeah.
They really want to see us eat dog food, guys.
They sure do. If they're up.
It's if you're a gremlin, then you turn into one of the gremlins if you ate after midnight. So,
It's a pity I don't have that mask.
Tim Terryberry, Zion Lynn, thank you for coming. Appreciate it.
Oh,
Martin's
Lynn,
in the
I
house.
still owe you your pop. Don't worry, it's still here.
Oh, brother. He dropped the ball. I try to tell him.
Oh, brother.
Oh,
That's what
brother.
villains do, isn't it?
Hey,
Let's see. Nadia's here. Nadia, how you doing?
Nadia, little monster, what's going on?
Michael David's here. Let's see if I miss. K&L, how you doing, buddy?
K&L,
Good
my
seeing you.
initials, bro. Channel initials, bro. We have to keep
I thought it was L. It's not K, is it?
No, because his channel's K&L and mine is JKL. So
I see.
we call
So
each
you had to
other
put the J,
initials, bro.
otherwise you'd get sued for copyright infringement. Is that what you're saying?
No, I always tell a story that before we started our channel, we were searching the JKL because we had to make sure it was available, and K&L popped up, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I don't think we'll be running in the same circles, so we can still use JKL. And lo and behold, JKL and K&L were always together somewhere in a live, in a chat, doing video, whatever.
So apparently,
Yes,
K&L,
bro.
he can't talk to you because you get the same initials somehow. I don't understand.
No.
the
We always
connection.
shout each
we
other
can't
out.
hang out because we got the same letters.
We shout each other out because we're initials brothers, K&L and JKL.
I got you.
And since I'm usually doing videos with K, it's usually K&L with K&L because J is never in our videos. So.
Well, then why is that person the first letter? Why wouldn't you do KLJ or?
Because JKL is the alphabet. JKL.
It's not the whole alphabet. It's just three
No,
letters.
but it's in alphabetical
Did I miss
order.
something, or did they shorten the
follows-
alphabet down to 3 letters? I don't.
It's in
Like, I ain't got that many
alphabetical
kids.
order. It's JKL.
That's a lot of kids.
And also we had the secondary meaning for just kidding LOL, JKL, just kidding LOL, but we never went with it.
That's pretty deep. You're going. That's a deep
JKL.
cut right there.
Because
You know
our
what I mean?
initials.
I don't know. Sure.
Because J's first letter of his name is J, K is K, and mine is L, so we're JKL.
And that was on purpose, or
It wasn't on purpose. It just happened that way.
you
My
ran
mother
out
did
of
the
you
same
ran out of
thing.
time to name somebody, so you opened like
No.
some book, and it was I can only use these 3 letters.
It was just funny. It just happened that way. Because my mother did the same thing. My mother's J, my brother's K, I'm L. I have a sister that's M, and another sister that's N. So, but we didn't plan it. It just happened that way.
Well, my dad thought I was going to be a girl, and then when he realized I wasn't a girl, he just gave me the same name he had. So you can tell how original he turned out to be. So
He was like, "Oh darn, just take my name."
yeah, it was going to be Mary Mabel, just in case anyone was curious. Well, my name was Mary Mabel.
That's your middle
And
name.
so instead, they just I'll just give him the same name I had. So
Like he spent little time thinking of a boy name.
no effort,
Like, oh,
little to
girl.
no effort.
No
I think his
effort at
plan
all.
was to lose me at some particular point, you know, or give me away or something. He's like, "Oh, just name it. He won't be around long anyway." So
This kid's weird. He's 9 and he has a beard.
Yeah.
Well, I have no chin, so I had to hold on to it somehow. All right, let's see who else is here. Xander Baby, how you doing? James
Xander Baby.
Willie, Sharon Pops and Plants. How
Sharon.
are you?
What's up?
At 79.
Kenneth Bird, how are you, sir?
Kenneth Bird, always in the house. Support
Always in
Kenneth
the
Bird.
house. Karina P, thank you very much. Pop Fiend, or is it Pop
Pop Fiend.
Fine? Is it Pop Fiend or Pop Fine?
I can't see it.
Oh, Fein. I'll say Fiend.
Fiend.
If I'm wrong, you can correct me.
No, that's Fiend.
Tats is here. Las Cruces, I mentioned. What did Dada buy? We're in the house.
In the
appreciate it.
house.
Appreciate you stopping
Hit
by.
that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button.
Yeah, that is my favorite part of this. I mean, aside from the part where I'm in, but other than that, that's right. Yeah, it's my favorite part. Arch Excel, I appreciate it. Let's see who else am I missed here. If I missed anyone, B Scythe, how you doing? Rion,
Rion, what's going on?
Chat 3.
I got everybody screaming it now.
Quick Draw, how you doing, buddy? And
Quick Draw.
oh,
What's up?
BK Phipps, how are you?
BK Phipps in the house.
So what I need you to get everybody to do is to, if you did not go and comment on my last video, my giveaway video, please go and do that, because that's where I'll be pulling the giveaway stuff off at some particular point. We've got a bunch of different things I'm going to be giving away tonight. I've got a Vampire Jack sealed soda, so that should be fun. Hopefully somebody will get a cool chase.
I thought you were giving
I've
that
got
to me.
stuff from the Pop Stack, and I think Chase is giving away that ugly hat. So maybe we can. I don't know that anybody wants it. Let's be honest here, but right. That's technically it's a Patriots win. Okay, Gronk and Tom Brady won the Super Bowl, and they were on my team. So we raising the banner. I don't care what anybody says.
I don't care. Bring it on. That's fine. That's fine.
We almost won that game.
You only get 1 year to gloat. I'm gloating.
That's
I'm
right.
losing.
Take it. Listen, take your win, man. Trust me. I'm not hating on you at all, Chase.
Do you have your dog food, Chase? Do you have your dog food?
No, he's got that right there.
Doctor said I got to be on a liquid diet, so
you know what? There's a lot of dog food juice in here.
Oh, look at there!
A really juicy dog food. Just slurp it on down. It's all
just
good.
In time. The alarm just went off.
Like he's got to go.
I gotta go. We're about to kick off. You guys have a great night, and maybe we'll pop in from time to time. And
we're still giving that hat away. I'm going to give that hat away. We'll give it away.
I'd love to see a Buck fan in the chat. That would be amazing. I would send him the hat.
They're hard to find. Actually, they're not hard to find anymore. They were hard to find until last year. Now everybody's a Buck fan.
Everybody's a Buck fan. Yep.
All right, you guys have a good night. Fire the cannons, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, everyone root against Tampa Bay.
Pop the chaos.
Everyone, Philadelphia Eagles. Let's go, Eagles.
Yeah, I can't root for the Eagles, though. As a Giants fan, I can't do it. So
I understand. We snuck away and didn't get any dog food either. Yep, James Willie. Brady is the man. He was the man. Okay, now he's kind of
since he left, right? Like, yeah,
right. That's right. Now he's just an old man. You know what I mean? Retired to Florida, just like all old people do. Anyway, so all right, let's take a look and see what we got here. Let's start our game. So what I decided to do for something fun is I decided we were going to play Truth or Dare. Now, if people are not familiar with it, this is sort of a modified way of doing it. So what it is I found some questions online, and I'm going to ask a few of them, and we're going to ask the people here, including myself, and I will answer them. And what we're going to do is we ask the question. If we don't want to answer it, we just take our dog food here. And I got, just so everyone knows, Purina 1, and it's True Instinct. It looks like it was some good quality stuff. It was some good stuff. What did you get, Vincent? What did you bring? You brought some dry food, right?
Because you wouldn't let me bring chicken nuggets.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Chicken nugget, right? Chicken nuggets. Is that the chicken nuggets from Ireland? Is that how they serve them? Oh, those are cool. And what do you have, JKO?
I have Purina Alpo T-bone steak flavored with extra gravy. Yeah, I was like, okay.
Whose approval do they get? Like,
I don't know. Somebody had to taste it.
Guys, does this really taste like T-bone steak?
Listen, the last one I had definitely didn't taste like T-bone steak. So
when we did the can challenge, and my wife picked out the food, she picked out the cheapest dog food you can imagine, and I ate it. It was hard to get down. It was like bits of hard stuff in there, and it was one gelatinous cube. It was so gross. Now, when I ate the dog food on another challenge that I had with somebody else, I got the kind like you got with the beef and gravy. It wasn't that bad. It was bland. It was really bland. But I didn't think it was that bad, really. I've had worse food here. My wife's not a good cook.
Yeah.
I'm so glad my dog doesn't eat canned food. Like, honestly, canned.
What's that?
I'm so glad my dog doesn't eat canned food.
Yeah, people were trying, and when we were doing our little chat back and forth, everyone, just let you know, Vincent was trying to convince me that his dog eats chicken nuggets, so that was dog food, and I don't care about that. That's not dog food. It's people
Someone
food
will say
that are dog
in the chat now. No proof.
Right? He's gonna have to show. He's gonna have to show proof. I want to see video of your dog eating chicken nuggets.
past 2 years, I've been trying to get my
James
dog to get
Bashir
vegetables.
says
It's
if
not
he was a
working.
horse, he'd be Alpo by now. So I believe it.
Oh, the sassy cage is in the house. What's
Oh,
up?
hey, Sassy, how are you? We did some of this stuff with Sassy, and she refused to eat the dog food. So just so you know, it was on the Sassy Barbarian show. So anyway,
Does she
everyone's
eat
got
chicken
their
wings,
food.
though? She likes chicken wings, doesn't she?
Go ahead and open it. Let's open it up and take a look and see what it looks like.
Oh, open. No. Okay.
You got to open it. How else are you going to eat it or not eat it?
Well, I was hoping that I wouldn't have to eat it.
Well, you might not have to eat it,
then
but
I
we
could
want to
just
open
take
it
it
to take
back.
a look, don't we?
Then I could take it and get my money
Ooh, it
back.
smells good. Yummy.
All
I
right,
didn't
here we
have.
go.
I actually did have chicken nuggets for lunch, so this will be a nice treat for me.
Chicken nuggets, man.
Ugh. Oh, it smells like dog food.
Be careful of tipping it. I did that one time, and I got dog food juice all over my keyboard.
Oh,
Yeah, I
it's so
did that
chunky,
last
dude.
time when we I forgot what we were doing. We've done so many stupid challenges. And I
Yeah, we've
spilled
eaten a
it
lot
all
of
over
really
the place.
bad food. Is basically
There we
what
go.
it is. But I'm used to that. Like I said, at my house. So let's see what we got here. Take a look.
I have to fix my camera again. Okay.
All right.
It smells
like
better than
something
the last
that I
dog food. So
All right, so what we're going to do, just to let the chat know what our plan is. So we're going to do what they call truth or dare. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask a question that I pulled off a website that has truth or dare questions, and we're all going to answer it. Now, if you don't want to answer it, that's fine. You put your spoon in and eat the dog food. And if you do answer it, that's fine. But we have to decide, the other two of us, and if the chat wants to chime in, if we're being truthful, then that's all they have to do, and we move on to the next person. If you feel like that other person is not being truthful, then they still have to go and put their spoon in this nasty dog food. Okay? Fair?
yeah.
Does that sound complicated? It's not complicated. It's pretty simple.
It's not complicated. I get
It's not and we're not going to get too crazy. I'm not going to get too crazy. It's just we'll just ask some fun questions. All right? You ready?
Let's go. I'm
Let's
ready.
go. Who wants to go first? Any takers?
I'll go first. Let's go. Let's do it.
All right. Let's see.
I was the oldest in the first.
All right. Okay, so first question. What is the most embarrassing series of texts you have on your phone? So you don't have to show them, but what is the content of the most embarrassing text that you have on your phone or have had on your phone? Okay?
I don't know.
So you're saying you haven't had an embarrassing text? Come on now. We know.
I don't really text embarrassed. Oh, well, the first thing that popped into my head, I was texting a female friend of mine, and
it's getting dark. Here we go.
No.
Everyone ready? Earmuffs on the little ones.
No. I needed her to help me.
In these texts?
No, there's no pictures. Okay. Basically, I needed her to help me do something, but I typed in.
Can you share what that is? What is that thing that you needed help?
It was like a favor, I needed her to do me a favor.
I'm sure it was. Is this something we
you're
can't
not really convincing us otherwise?
I typed her
the same thoughts we're having.
No, I know, right? When you send a message before you finish typing it, sometimes you only get half. So I text her, I need you, and hit send.
Oh no.
So it was a mistake.
And it was late at night, so it kind of seemed like a booty call type of text. So I had to finish typing real quick. I need you to help me tomorrow, blah, 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 and send it before she got the first text. Like, what? So that's the first thing that popped in my head. I don't really do embarrassing text. Like, I don't text pics of myself and things like that. Like, I'm not that type.
Yeah, you're into more video. Okay, I got you. The stills just aren't. They don't do it for you anymore. I got it.
So yeah, okay. That's the worst.
So Vincent, do you believe this? Is this truthful, or is he lying? Or you tell me what you think.
I'm looking at the chat.
In the chat, you tell us if you think this is being truthful or not. And if the answer is no, then just put no.
I think he's lying there. I think he's leaving something out of the story. I think
there's something missing in the story.
Something listening. So no, I needed a favor.
I think he didn't follow up. I didn't think he didn't follow up as quick as he says he does, and it started an even awkward conversation.
No. Oh, I'm telling the truth. I don't do
I haven't gotten
embarrassing.
too many people on your
Like,
side there, buddy. I'm not too sure
The
about
only
that.
other
Yeah,
Michael
embarrassing
David
is
said
lying.
you're telling the truth.
the only
got
other
one person.
embarrassing thing I could say I did in the text was accidentally text one person something that I meant to text to somebody else. So out of context, it came off as, oh wow, how could you
Quick
send
Draw
me
wants
that?
to know what she
That was-
said back. What did she say back?
I was able to finish the text before she saw the first part of it. So she just, realized that, okay, I sent it in 2 parts. So she was like, okay, call me tomorrow, we'll work it out. But yeah, it was just like I said, just need her to do me a
All right. So what do you think?
favor. Tell the
I think
story
this
more
is.
than once.
I think
See?
this is a
Exactly,
half truth.
Zach.
I feel weird about it. I think he's telling the truth, but there's a lot missing from this story. Like a lot of really interesting details.
I think he's trying to PG it or something.
No.
I think
Well,
he's trying to G-rate
I
something
think
that's
I think it's a
NC-17 at
favor
the very
that we're all
least.
thinking about, and
Yep.
Oh,
Sounds like you're eating
boy.
dog food there, buddy. I don't know. I mean,
No,
we can
I'm
get a- we'll
telling
give you
the
a small treat.
truth.
Huh?
I'm telling the truth.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I don't know. What do you think, Vincent?
Because you guys think I'm lying, I'll take a little bit.
Okay, yeah, take a small
that's
one.
the
We'll
guilt.
let you know.
That's the guilt right there. That's
because
the guilt
I
right
will
there.
admit I am
Guilt's coming
leaving
out.
out a small part of the story, but it's nothing
Bye.
nasty. Hey, how we doing
Hey,
today?
Cynthia, how are you?
Good.
It's
Sorry
not-
I'm late. It took me forever. I had to restart everything.
Oh, no problem.
It's okay.
No problem. You're welcome to come in anytime.
Say hi.
So
You like
you
mine
see,
on my
I'm not
food?
I'm not taking a full spoonful, just
Okay.
because I did omit a part of the story, but it's nothing nasty. It's just something personal. That's all.
Okay. So
Uh.
the truth is that he is leaving. So we did catch him out. There we go.
How does it taste? Describe the taste.
It's not T-bone steak.
You're saying it's top grade T-bone. It might be low
Oh.
grade T-bone. No.
Thank you.
I wonder if it tastes better if I heat it up. Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh no! Then it smells, and it's got a different smell.
I don't think you want to heat it up. The smell would be. I agree.
It tastes better than that other dog food I had, though. I could at least keep this down. That other stuff, literally, it was like 2-3 chews, and I had to spit it out. It was disgusting.
Oh, you got some good stuff there. All right, Vincent, your turn. What do you think?
I don't have an embarrassing story as much as a
come on now.
confusing story, I suppose. Not story, but
Okay, go ahead.
series of texts. I got a message from my wife's grandmother saying, "Wow, that golden."
Keep going, Golden. Keep going.
That golden figure
Thank you.
looks amazing. And
The
then I
what?
said to her, the golden. I didn't understand it. That's why I said it's more of a confusing line of text than embarrassing. And I sent a message back and I said, Gran, I think you're talking to the wrong person. It's like, no, I'm talking to you. I'm like, what? And I don't know. And it turns out that something had flashed up on her phone, and I think it was a notification for something on my channel or something. I don't know. And it was just so confusing because something about a golden boy, and I'm like, what? But yeah, otherwise nothing embarrassing or.
Quick Draw said golden something
Yeah.
else. I'm not going to put it up on the screen.
That's
but
why
yeah.
when he kept saying Golden, I was telling him to finish the sentence.
This is where you're headed down a really dark path. This is dark web stuff. You know what I mean?
Dark web stuff.
Yeah, there's definitely. Yeah.
Oh.
So what do you think, J. Cal? And
Well, I don't know. I mean, it sounds like a true story. I'm not gonna.
I don't.
Does it?
honestly, I don't have
I'm not
any
gonna.
embarrassing
I'm not gonna be
No, no, no.
spiteful.
I
because-
think he did the same thing you did. I think he started telling the truth, and then he realized I can't tell this
I
story.
can't tell this story.
I can't. I'm going to say something weird and then confuse everyone. So
What's up, Mad Hatter?
I think
Yeah,
you're
say
eating dog
something
food
weird.
personally. Let's see what the chat says. Does the chat
Yeah.
agree? What do you
You
think
guys
about
think he's
Vincent? Do you
lying?
think his story is legit or what?
I think it's a legit story. I don't think he's making it up because it's kind of like, I don't know. It's not that good. So
Ah,
Yeah, right. Exactly.
ouch!
Yeah, it's like
You got burned. I'd rather have a good story and then.
I mean, that's the only thing. I haven't had an embarrassing text that I can recall.
Yeah, it's like
Recent.
that's what I'm saying. Like for me, texting is like I don't do texting where it can be embarrassing. I try to make sure I'm texting the right person, the right thing, so there's no confusion. Typically, if I know I'm having a heated conversation with somebody, I'd rather talk to them because it can be misconstrued in text. So yeah, I don't have too many weird text.
Especially with me, if I send if it's a long enough text or something, I proof check that thing over and over.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Especially with iPhones autocorrects a bastard.
Yeah, it's weird sometimes.
But sometimes you only have one hand that you can text with because the other hand, But so you got to be careful. You never know. So, so I'm just saying. I'm just giving reasons why other people, not myself, other people might have struggled with this.
Ray's Chaos said it's too vague. Too vague.
It's too vague. Yeah. I kind of agree with Ray's. I agree with it.
It's definitely very vague. But
it's like you're giving us half of the story or a third of the story, and then you're filling the other part of the story with something.
This happened.
I'm thinking it's dog food time. Personally, I think you need to grab one of them biscuits and stick it in your mouth, there, buddy. What do you think?
Quick Drill said it's probably legit, but it's boring. So eat it.
It's legit. It's so boring.
I could agree with that. I can agree with that.
So, do all of you have pets, or did you just go out and buy dog food?
Oh, I don't have a pet. I just went and bought a cat and dog.
My dog doesn't eat canned food, but we got and it eats chicken nuggets, but they don't believe me.
Because that'd be really expensive.
Which is.
Well, last time when I did this other live, we had different kinds of food. I had to buy 4 kinds of food, 4 kinds of dog food, and I didn't have a dog. So
yeah, that'd be even worse.
Well, my wife was like, you wasted a lot of money. You really should finish that. I'm like, I'm not eating this stuff. You want me to finish up the dog food? I'm like, that's crazy. I'm not. No, pass.
I think I know why my dog doesn't eat this.
I think it's important that people try the dog food and then they realize they're, treat their dog better. Or cat.
I don't know what. I don't know what's so pedigree about this stuff.
Let's see.
You guys are brave. Even if someone paid me to eat it, I wouldn't.
It's not that bad. Like the cheap dog food is really gross because there's hard pieces in it and it's really gelatinous. But like the kind with gravy, to me, it just tastes like cheap beef.
Yeah, it's like if you had some bland, just weird offcuts of beef that somebody just put in some weird gravy and gave.
I literally have had worse food that my wife has cooked for me. So I mean, again, I'm not trying to defame her. Well, maybe I am, but I've had worse food.
Now listen. If this is how the nice one tastes, I can't imagine how the crappier biscuit tastes.
Trust me, it's not good.
At least I'm getting some vitamin C and vitamin. What's
is it omega 3s?
Omega 3 in.
Get your omega 3s in. Great. Let's see here.
Stop. It hurts.
All right. So, would you like to share? You don't have to eat the dog food, but would you like to share some thoughts? Story? Do you have a good story?
Oh, I don't text.
Why do I not believe that? That doesn't see. That sounds like
that sounds like more of a lie than anything.
Yeah. I know.
No, the only time I text was when Instagram, WhatsApp, and Facebook was off, and I texted my sister. I'm like, "What's going on? Like, why is everything off?" And yeah, that was the only time I texted. But like, do you mean Instagram and all these other things, like messaging?
I just like anything that embarrassing that you may have. Either accidentally sent or sent that maybe you wouldn't want other people to know that much about. Embarrassing. They said most embarrassing thing. So.
I don't think I have anything that I don't know. I can't think of anything, but if I do, I'll let you guys know. But I can't. Like when you guys first talked about this, I was thinking for myself and I couldn't think of anything.
Yeah,
I'm just that great.
That's something for like really young people or really old people. Like, you get like your old grandma texted something.
But listen, we got really young people.
Well,
we got really old people.
JK, you're suggesting that people don't make mistakes. I've made mistakes. When it's my it's my turn.
Go for it.
I was going to text my wife, and it was I don't know. I was trying to say something real sexy. Hey, baby. You look really great and such, right? I'm not good at that type of thing. And I said, I want you to wear that outfit. And it was like, if you want me to describe it, I can. It's like a low cut type of thing. Can you wear that? Yeah. And then I sent it, and I didn't hear back. I was like, I wonder what's going on. I mean, usually she's pretty good about this, so on and so on. And my mom messaged back and says, I think this was for someone else.
Oh no!
So I sent it to my mom.
Yeah.
That was unfortunate. So I asked my dad if he had gotten a chance to see her in any kind of nice outfits. And he's like, "Do you really want to talk about this?" And I was like, "No, actually, I don't. I was just stuff." It was more of the wrong person than what you say. Because I don't want to have pictures on there. Because
exactly.
Everyone's, I'm definitely afraid that that'll end up somewhere. And someday I want to be the president. And when you take pictures of things, you're never going to get to be the president.
Someday you'll be the president.
Oh man, yeah. See, I've done that where I've sent a text to the wrong person, but it's never been anything embarrassing like that. So yeah, I don't really have any embarrassing.
So you're saying that you've never sent anything to my mom?
No,
okay, I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Definitely, she appreciates that too.
Yeah.
So do people believe me, or would people like to see me eat some sort of a dog?
The chat seems to believe that's the truth.
I believe you.
I think it's the truth.
I believe you.
Yeah, I believe you.
Okay, very good.
You say for the first round.
You get away.
First round, yeah, first round.
You get away with one.
Huh?
I say you get away with this one.
I'm getting away with it.
Yeah.
I just defamed myself and said that I had said something to my mom that I shouldn't have. That's not great. All right, let's see over here. Let's see what the next one looks like here. All right, what's going on here? Oh, come on.
Dead air.
Okay.
Dead air.
This reminds me of when JKL goes to answer the door and then asks
and I leave. I'll be right back.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
What's the most drunk you've ever been, and what did you do?
Oh, jeez. I can't tell that story.
You can. Then you better eat that. No. You better eat that dog food, there, buddy. It's a good one. We got to get that story one of these days. That's a keeper.
We'll leave that for Bearded Barbarian story.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
But
my guess is, see if I can fill in the blanks. He was naked, drunk. He passed out in a snowbanking. Am I right? Is this how the story starts?
2 out of 3.
I think he couldn't. He texted that same friend and couldn't reply quick enough again to cover his tracks.
Oh boy!
Who's next? Anybody who want to go next?
No, because I definitely can't tell that story, and I couldn't even buy
The last time I got really, really drunk, I can remember. Was
you're Irish, so it was really, you know what I'm saying?
Irish.
He's South African. He just lived in Ireland.
This actually happened in South Africa. This part of the story.
Well, you're in Ireland,
and so we went for drinks after work one night, a whole group of work friends and stuff, and it was a really crappy shift, and we went out and we had tons of beer, and the last thing I remember was a baton of tequilas coming to the table. When they serve multiple tequilas and they come to the table with it. And the last thing I remember was holding that tequila glass up and cheersing it. And then the next thing I remember, I was waking up at home in the morning.
How strong was that tequila? It was at the first drink? Somebody spiked. Somebody put something in your drink.
Probably had more.
I supposedly drove home on my own on a motorbike. Very responsible.
Oh God, that's terrible.
Very irresponsible, I know. And supposedly I got home. I was drunk, and this is what my wife tells me. And she said I insisted that I sleep on the couch, so I put myself on the couch that night. That's how responsible I was after being so irresponsible. And I woke up the next day and I was like, but that's the last time I remember being so drunk.
All right. What does everyone think? Does that sound legit? I think you've been drunker than that before.
I think
that's the most recent time that I can recall.
Oh, no, I said the most.
I don't drink too much that I actually get zombie-fied drunk anymore.
I think it's legit, but the fact that he drove home drunk, he should eat for that.
Listen, I don't remember any of that happening, but when I went downstairs, my bike was there, and
Quick Draw
sounds
seems
like
to think you were
roofied me,
roofied.
but listen,
He said, "Did your butt hurt afterwards?"
Everything was intact. Everything was okay.
Nadia thinks it's the truth. James Willie thinks it's a lie. Let's see what else we got.
Gets a pass on this one.
Gets a pass. What do you think? Anyone else? Okay. I guess we'll give you a pass.
True.
What do you think? I'm a pass. All right, buddy. I agree. I believe it. We'll let you go with that one.
Oh,
Yes.
boy.
So what do you think?
I think he's good. He's all right. Zach said he left out the DUI.
He left out the deal.
Oh, man.
Good Lord.
That's all right. You get away with that one.
I have two stories. I don't know which one to pick.
Whichever you feel like is the best.
Well, one was a drinking and driving, which I'm not proud of.
Ouch.
Yeah. And the other one was on vacation in Jamaica. So you guys
that one
pick.
sounds like a fun one. Go with the Jamaican one.
Oh, Jamaica story, definitely.
Jamaica one is fun. So I went to Jamaica. I think this was my second time with my best friend. And they introduced a new drink called Purple Rain. And it's basically purple slushy with vodka in it. So, and I think a whole bunch of other stuff too, but that's all I can remember. But I was in the pool and I kept saying purple rain, and they kept bringing it. And the thing with vodka is it creeps up on you. So I didn't realize, and this is like 25, 30 drinks in, that it creeped up. And then I got hungry. So we went to the buffet and they had curry goat. And I love curry goat. So I went there, I packed a plate, but then I stuffed it in a bag because I didn't want to sit and eat there. And I brought it back to my room. And my friend and I shared a room, but we had 2 beds. So I sat in her bed. I ate the curry goat. And then I think I just passed out, but in my bed. But the next day when I woke up, there was curry goat everywhere on her bed. And it was so gross.
Yeah, and curry goat, that doesn't come out easy because it's like greasy and oily. Yeah,
it was very embarrassing because, the next day when they came to clean the room, we were still in the room, and they're like, "Oh, it looks like you guys had a great night," and we're like, yeah, sorry."
Purple Rain in Jamaica.
I can believe that. I don't have any problems believing that's true.
Sounds like a cool drink. Sounds like a fun drink to drink.
Purple Rain, yeah. It was
it's basically just a slushy with vodka. Any slushy with vodka, it's just depends on what color they call it.
If only they served that at 7-Eleven, we'd be doing real good.
7-Eleven is BYOB, so
I see. So you bring your own cup and half of it on the bottom is already ready to go. Okay. I didn't know. That was my thing. Nobody's going to believe this, but I have actually never been drunk before. And that's the way I intend to keep it. I'm a control freak, so really? I don't really go into that. Seriously.
Not even almost there. What do they call it? Tipsy?
No. I'm not much of a drinker. I don't really drink at all. I mean, I got a story I can tell about some other people that I went somewhere with that would drink. I'll eat the dog food because nobody buys it. But
I suppose I can believe it because I know what
most people wouldn't. Like I said, I'm a control freak. I can't. It's just never been my thing. But
what
I did
about
go,
when you were younger?
I was just about to say,
not even then. When I was in college, I wasn't. I was in something called the Outing Club, and we went on a trip to Upper State New York for a whitewater rafting trip, and I was the vice president of this group. So we all went up there, and we did the whitewater rafting during the day. It was a lot of fun, and we stayed over at this hotel that was in the middle of nowhere. And the people that were in this thing were like, "Yeah, we're gonna go down to this down to this bar down the road." Like it was a biker bar down the road. I'm like, I don't think that sounds like a very good idea.
No?
Like, oh, yeah. We're going to go down there and we're going to get some. I said, I'm going to stay here at the hotel. Y'all have fun. So everybody went down there and took the little vans down there. And I watched TV and I went to sleep. 2:00 in the morning, all of a sudden the door goes bang. The door went slammed open. And the guy who was sharing the room with me came in and he fell down on the bed. And then And then like 30 minutes later, somebody comes busting into the door, and they have a trash can filled to the tippity top with ice water, and they dumped it on him. And he got up and started screaming at him, and it was, "You idiots," and blah blah blah. And I'm thinking, we're at a hotel. We're at this motel. We're at a motel in the middle of nowhere. There's other guests. I mean, it's just crazy. We got kicked out. We got kicked out of the hotel. The whole group of us. At 3 a.m. I'm like, really? And of course, I'm the only sober one. There's 2 vans, so I had to drive one of the vans back. But it was crazy. I mean, I was like, these people are insane. I don't know what's wrong with them. But anyway, such as this. But again, I have never been drunk. So let me go ahead and have a little.
But tell me, you don't have a beer with like a football game or anything like?
No, I don't like beer. I don't like the taste. I've never really been acquired. Like when I go to like a wine tasting thing, I enjoy going that with my wife. But I don't like drinking wine. So I'll ask the guy. I was like, "Do you have anything close to grape juice? Like, if children are here, what would you normally give that person?" And that's what I would normally get. I just don't. This has never been my thing.
You actually crossed me as a whiskey guy, to be honest.
You think so?
Man cave.
I mean, dog
whiskey.
Yeah, I'm not much of a drinker.
I don't find it hard to believe that you don't drink. One of my best friends doesn't drink, but I don't believe that story you told.
That's a truth. No, that is a truth. That is a truth.
To be honest, I can't believe that you've managed to make it to almost 60 years old without drinking.
So that's what we're going to do tonight. They're very good.
I have a quick story. I can't tell you the whole story because I don't remember.
You don't remember.
Story, but it involved me drinking and then being on the front of the Staten Island ferry doing "I'm King of the World" with no shirt on. So
you sure it wasn't Titanic? It might have been Titanic.
Oh boy! All I can say is I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and we're so glad that we didn't have the recording devices that people have now, because oh my God, I would be all over the internet.
We caught on when we were younger.
Yeah, most of us did a lot of crazy stuff.
Thank goodness there's no documentation on that. Amen on that.
All right, let's see. Okay, so I got another one here, and then once we do this, just while we're doing this, if anybody hasn't gotten a chance to comment on the last video to get on the wheel, make sure to go to the last video on my channel and comment. I want to get on the wheel, and then I'll add your name to the wheel when it's time. So after this, we're going to do the first spin of the wheel, which is you don't have to be here to do it, and it'll be something from the pop stack. If you are here, that's great. If not, that's not a problem. And then after that, you have to be here for each item. Okay, so all right, let's see.
What the hell? What the heck?
What the hell?
That's kind of a weird one. Let's see. What is your biggest regret? We'll try to keep it like that. What is your biggest regret ever?
I don't have regrets. That was a resolution I made a long time ago.
Well, okay, let me change this so that JKL will, doesn't do this double talk. If you could go back in time and change,
I wouldn't change anything.
Okay.
When people ask me that question, because then I never know what my life will turn out to be.
Butterfly effect. Worry about the butterfly effect. If the butterfly effect wouldn't change anything other than that one thing, how about that? We'll put that whole thing. It's called suspending belief, JKL. Don't be difficult. Lord have mercy. Because we're not actually going to do it, just so you know. I don't have that ability.
Because when you ask a question like that, I got to be truthful, right? Okay. Not necessarily a regret, but one thing I would change. That's hard, man. That's a hard question.
Can I go first?
Sure, go for it while I think about it.
Okay, this is kind of sad, but it's the truth. One thing I regret is I don't talk about it. I don't think you guys even know, but my youngest brother passed away a few years ago, and he was 17 years old. I'm not
and my
one.
father too.
Yeah,
And my
I'm not.
tummy.
Yeah, I'm not one to like. Ever since I had children, I'm not one to sleep in. And the day he passed away, he actually texted me at 8 o'clock in the morning. And I slept in, and it was weird because my work also gave me a day off, which normally wouldn't have happened. So if I was at work, I feel like I would have responded to that text.
She
But
looked at the glasses shop.
yeah, but I slept in by 30 minutes. Between 8 and 8:20 a.m. he passed away, and he texted me at 8 o'clock. So I woke up to a text. I kept replying. I kept calling. And then later that day we found out he passed away. But that's my regret. I wish I was there to reply back just to see what he wanted to say to me, because I feel like not knowing, like, it kills me every day. So that's my regret. That's why I'm always like on my phone, and like now if my brother or sisters message me, I always reply back to them immediately. Yeah.
Sorry for your loss. But yeah, I tell the kids that too. Like when they come
My
here
brother passed
and
away too.
my mom wants to see them, I always tell them, listen, we're gonna go see grandma because one day grandma's not gonna be here, and you're gonna regret not seeing her when you're here. So I always tell them, especially when it comes to people, always do your best to stay in touch because you never know. And one thing people always say is, I wish I had more time, or I wish I had spoken to them, or I wish I did this. So
Yeah.
I can agree with that. Like, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And those are tough. Those are tough for sure.
Yeah, that's a tough one. See, now I can't go next because I'm gonna think of something crazy, and
It's fine.
It's like we just had a heartfelt moment, and here comes Jake.
You're about to ruin it.
Jake
Hale's about to ruin it. Big surprise. I mean, did we expect anything else?
It's okay.
You know what? The most recent regret that I have is when I had a whole bunch of money in Dogecoin and I pulled it out because it was a joke coin. I didn't think it was really going to do anything. I used to just mess with it. And then like a week later, it took off. And I bought back into it late. But if I had left the money into it that I had into it, I'd have a couple $100,000 right now. So that's probably my biggest regret if you talk about recent regret. I mean, I did make a good amount off of it, but I could have had so much more if I just left it in there. But it's a joke coin. Who expected?
Yeah,
it to really
you didn't expect that.
off? But yeah, if I had left that money in there,
regret. You don't really. At the time, they seem like good decisions, right? That's the thing. It's just like when people think, you look back and you're like, why did I make such a stupid decision? But at the time, you don't know any of these things.
Well, and
I don't think that they seem like reasonable decisions.
Yeah, and I don't see it as a stupid decision. Like you said, it was a smart decision. It just didn't turn out the way you expected because you didn't think it would go that way. So, that's probably my most recent regret I can think of. Like I said, I don't really regret much because I kind of feel like certain things happen for a reason. So it's just kind of like, okay, it is what it is. Get over it.
You were supposed to not make any money.
Yeah,
whoever runs the universe wants you to be poor.
I can tell you right now, if I had a couple 100,000, I would have all the Star Wars pops and not have a couple 100,000. I'd have a couple 100,000 in Star Wars pops. So,
and here's the thing, and then they could fall over and crush you, and you could die. So it's really saving your life by doing.
Exactly. What
do you think, Vincent? You got any regrets? I mean, other than coming on this live and eating dog food.
Besides that, I don't know. I wouldn't say like I try and live by the thing that everything happens for a reason, I suppose. But I think one of the biggest regrets, I suppose, career-wise for me, was when I was a lot younger, and I'm talking about so long ago, early on in my career. I had the option of going to front of house management or going to the kitchen to train as a chef. and the choice was up between two of us. And the other guy, he said, "I'll take the opposite of whatever you don't take, so I'll let you pick first." The guy said, and I guess kind of career-wise, I regret not choosing to become a chef, because I think I would have liked it long term. You know, I think like looking back now, because I actually enjoy the whole cooking thing, I think I would have enjoyed it, and if I had a little bit more backing, like skill-wise, and been taught a lot of things, I think I would have enjoyed it. But then again, I wouldn't have met my wife, who I'm still with today, if I hadn't gone to front of house.
Right.
So that's why I say it's a regret career-wise, because I know career-wise I would have enjoyed that more. But meeting my wife would have happened if I hadn't gone to the front of house option. So as regards to regrets, career-wise, I'd say I regret not becoming a chef.
So is it too late? I mean, I guess I don't. You know,
I suppose it's not too late, as more pros of me just not wanting to do it now.
okay.
You know, I suppose I could get into it and everything, but
Well, the question would be then: would you want to be in it if you were doing it? Like, if you were, would you have gotten tired of it anyway?
the
Right?
thing is, for me, I kind of in it. I know I'll have to do grueling hours and to get to a point where I want to be as a chef, and I know it's going to take a lot of time, and I don't think I'm up for that battle right now, so late career-wise.
Understood. Okay, that's good. That's a good one. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different things, and like I said, people, I regret not, or these different things. Nothing you can do about them now in most cases, but I always look back at certain points in my life, and it's really more about this road or that road in some cases, and you chose that road, and at the time it seemed like the thing to do, but I maybe going back and doing something different might have been the thing to do. So, but anyway, for me, a couple nights ago, I got this really great pizza. Okay. And it had cheeseburger pizza, and I got a medium, and I really wish I had gotten a large. Now, I wouldn't say it's the most, the biggest regret, but at the time when you're hungry, you know what I mean? So I think that's pretty good. Am I right? Huh?
I think somebody has to eat some dog food for that story. That was
no good.
Seriously?
I mean, seriously, is that not? I mean, let's be honest with you. I've led a charmed life.
Yeah.
I got pretty good. I got.
You have one person
that loves me. I regret my wife not learning how to cook from her mother. There's nothing I could have done about it. I could have sent her to culinary school. I regret not sending my wife to culinary school. How about that?
This guy, one person regretting a career choice, one person regretting a good chunk of money they could have made, and he's regretting a pizza. Get out of here.
That was a good pizza.
Well,
and I know,
changing the mood.
Talk about ruining something. Good Lord, you know what I mean?
And Nick Bayer in the chat was asking if he's on the wheel, because he did comment on the last video, but
I think so. That sounds right.
Okay,
I'm gonna pull it up now, and we'll go through that right now. Let me get to that
because I know he has eyesight issues. So
okay, yeah. I'll read through those and see if I can do that. All right, let me see if I can pull it up here.
Exactly, James. What James just said in the chat, that's what I was saying. I don't regret things. Like any decision I made the decision in the moment. So even if it turns out bad, I don't regret the decision because it's what I wanted at the time. Like maybe it didn't turn out right, and I do what ifs. Like, oh, what if I had done this? I wonder what would have happened. But I don't really regret because it's like, what happens. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. It is what it is.
Generally, things happen for a reason.
Nothing.
Play with my brother.
You regret not playing with
your brother? You say that now. Just give it a couple years.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly scroll. Hopefully you can see the wheel. I'm going to slowly scroll down through the wheel, and if you don't see your name, then you'll know you need to go over to the video and go ahead and comment, and then I'll go and start adding people.
No, that's enough snacks.
So let me
You're
just
gonna
slowly
have to
scroll.
finish.
It's in alphabetical order, so
Yeah, keep an eye out for your names, people.
it was Nick Bayer that was the one that asked. Is that
Yeah,
right?
Nick Bayer.
Nick Bayer, I got you.
He's on there. All right. We got you. We got you.
If you don't see your name, like I said, if you go back over there, and then I'll go and work on that. Right now, I got 48 names on there, so I'm not sure.
Okay, I didn't do this. Let me do it.
Uh-oh.
All right. Did anybody not see their name up there? Go over to the.
My name's not there because I didn't enter, but I shall enter.
I didn't enter either, but that's okay. Because if I win on the stream with you, I'm going
My
to tell you
name's
spin it
not in
again.
there either.
Your name's not in there either.
Okay, go ahead and add you on there. And I'll go.
I didn't see your name, Funko PDX, but I wasn't looking, so don't put me on there.
Funko PDX. Let me take a look.
Because if you put me on there and I win, I'm just going to tell you spin it again.
No, I don't see you on here. Go over to that video and
we can gift it to somebody, guys. It's okay.
either that or you can just say spin it again. If you don't want whatever it is, you're welcome to just have it spin again. It's not a problem.
Okay, I commented. I'm interested.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
You got to
And
go
I
on,
liked
on
video.
Barbarian's last video, guys. Go to his last video and comment, I'm interested in the giveaway to make it all official.
Listen, can us PTC members get a lifetime pass to Bearded Barbarian giveaways?
Yeah, just
Lifetime.
automatically enter.
No,
We're grandfathered in to all future giveaways.
no. It's. I mean, I understand it's a tremendous amount of effort commenting on the video. You don't even have to say, "Hey, put me on the wheel." You could just say, "Hey." I've had somebody that
I do
literally
promise
puts a
every
little
now and
hand
then
logo
I'll
up,
watch one or two
and
of their
that's all
videos.
that they need to do.
How come there's so many names
It's
with
no more or less complicated
so
than that. I
many
assure you.
people are not in there?
Right?
Bearded
there's
Barbarian's a
lots
very, very, very famous
Well,
person,
how-
my dear. That's why.
But how come there's no people in there?
Where?
In there.
All right,
So many
Martin.
people.
Oh, go ahead,
Yeah, all
go ahead,
those
John,
names
here.
are people.
All right. Yeah, guys. Comment. Funko with a chase of soda. Let me see. Are you on there? I'm about to go back and look now. There's a lot of people in here. How do I get this many people to comment on my videos? Oh, I forgot. You got to give stuff away. Got it.
Right. And they adore me too.
Well, yeah, I will never get the adoration that the Barbarian gets. So yeah.
That's true. That's true. It's the loving way that I appreciate everyone. There's no doubt about it. All right, let's see. Poppin, Missouri. Let me go ahead and get you up here.
Uh-huh. I don't see Funko with a chase or something.
No, I don't think he was on there.
No.
I'll go ahead. If he comments, I'll go ahead and take care of
The
it.
Sharon Pops and Plants. Funko with a chase of soda. You gotta comment on the video.
You can make sure you
I'll
comment
sit
on
on
that
there.
video. That's where I pull it from. So,
That's where you post the names from.
all right. Let's see. Poppin, Missouri. I got you. 18 games and toys. A lot of work getting putting the wheel together. That's for sure.
I don't know why you just
Sure,
don't
I
use
don't-
comment
I-
picker. It's so much easier.
This is more fun. This is so much more. Well, the end part of it's fun. The adding people to the
Alright,
name
put
is
Martin. Yeah,
and
put
then
Rion.
sometimes comment picker is work either.
Rion's on there too. He left a comment. So if you didn't put his name.
Yeah, I got you. I'm putting it on there.
Okay.
Right now.
Yeah, he just dropped it.
Lamar. All right. Sorry for the dead time. You're supposed to be entertaining people while I'm doing this.
I'm trying to
I
help.
can't
I'm sorry.
multitask over here.
I was trying
Come
to
on,
help
Pop the
you
Heat.
get people on
Tell
the
a joke or
video.
something. Tell some dad
I'm
jokes or
pretending like
something.
I'm entertaining.
Oh, you want some bad dad jokes?
I'm sure.
I don't have any bad dad jokes.
You're full of those. It seems like every time.
Yeah.
I think that you think they're just like good jokes, and that's the problem.
Did you hear about
They're terrible jokes, and they are dad jokes.
the rainbow?
Look for some dad jokes.
The rainbow that jaywalked. He went to Prism.
What is that?
Oh, no, shut up.
It was a light sentence.
Oh.
Careful.
You like that one? Okay. I was saving that one for the next.
That's a
Hot Pop.
granddad joke. That's a granddad joke.
Let me see. I know I got another one. Oh, two potatoes are standing on the corner. How do you know which one is the prostitute? Because it has a sticker that says Idaho.
I see.
Come on, y'all don't get that one? Come on, Idaho.
Well, I
That
got
was
it. I got it. It just wasn't particularly funny. That's all.
drunk?
I like
Say that
jokes.
again.
How does a computer get drunk?
How does the computer get drunk?
Yeah.
I don't know.
How?
Go.
How?
It takes screenshots.
Screenshots. Good one. How do you fix a broken pumpkin? No, nobody. A pumpkin patch.
I don't know how I didn't get that one. So do you guys like think of these yourselves, or do you guys search the internet?
They go to the web. They go to the
Yeah, I go to the
nerdiest part of
website.
the internet.
Yeah,
There's no doubt they have the nerdiest part of the internet that they go to, and that's where they pull this stuff up.
Absolutely.
Finally, my winter fat is gone. Now I have spring rolls.
Oh, that was a good one. Spring rolls. Okay, I'm trying to find another good one.
I think I'm gotten it. All right, I think I got it. Has everybody put their name up there?
No more snacks, please.
Someone's eating some snacks. I hear it. Snack.
No more.
Killing me with the snack.
You got a snack right there. It's called dog food.
No.
News was hard to hear.
He said the news was hard to hear. What's going on in the background? Oh, so
All
since
right,
you got to hear,
I got it, everybody.
after the live, go to my last video. I just dropped it earlier today. I finally opened up my
Is everyone
AOK
ready?
that I got from Pop T. Actually, I opened it in June. I finally edited it and put it out. That's all.
I must go watch that.
All right, everybody. Is everybody ready? We're going to go ahead and spin the wheel. You don't have to be here for the first one. It's going to be just something from the pop stack. I do have a picture. I'll show that after we select something. And once we select somebody, and we'll go forward from there, okay? So I'm going to do a 6 shuffle, and we will spin it. 1 shuffle. 2. Come on now. 1 shuffle. 2 shuffle. 3 shuffle, 4 shuffle, 5 shuffle, and a 6 shuffle. Is everyone ready?
Let's do this.
We're good. I'm reading the jokes in the chat. Sorry. Go ahead.
Jokes in the chat.
Yeah, people are dropping their own dad jokes in the chat.
No,
But there's a lip gloss there and it's stuck in the sock.
Poppin', Missouri.
Poppin', Missouri.
Congratulations.
Missouri, congratulations.
So what?
But
Poppin' Missouri one.
With the
if
what?
you are here,
Where?
I don't know if they're here, baby. They're probably in the chat.
like I said, you don't have to be here
Yeah,
for
with
the
the
first
what?
one anyway. But if you are here, I can show you the pop stack and you can pick something.
Oh yeah, Poppin' Missouri is here. So thank you.
Okay.
Yep,
All right.
there
Let me
he is.
show you the thing. Let me.
The what? The
Pick
what?
something.
All right. Let me go ahead and pull up the banner here. The brand. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the pop stack on. It's like it comes up like a video. It's like an 8-second video. So look quick, Pop in Missouri, and you'll see what it is. I might post it a couple of times. Take a look.
Take a screenshot or something.
Do it.
You see it? Can you see?
It's a really cool Leatherface soda the other day.
I also posted it on Instagram if that's too fast of a shot. So if you want to go to my Instagram, you can see, you know, the.
Do they have to pick now of what they want?
No, he doesn't have to pick now. He doesn't have to pick now. But if the next person goes on the pop stack and chooses something they wanted to choose, then there's nothing.
Then they're going to get it first, right?
That's the
It's a
downside.
good idea because you can.
And that did happen.
Peter Barbarian via
The first time that's ever happened was this past time when Pop the Heat gave his win to JKL, and he picked something that somebody else had just
already picked.
and it's never ever happened. It was something I just put on the pop stack though, so that was interesting. Did you see anything, or did you need me to post it again?
Sanderson Pop.
Oh, okay.
That's from the
Mary Sanderson.
Yeah, from the
Okay.
Hocus Pocus. Yeah.
All right. So what I need you to do is just follow me on Instagram at Bearded Barbarian Collectibles, and then just send me your address. Remind me what you picked, and then I'll get it packaged up and shipped out because I got to ship out a bunch of stuff. I got to ship out JKL stuff and some other folks stuff. Okay.
Yeah, I'm still shipping
Alrighty.
stuff from a
Well,
month
looks like
ago.
we're doing
I
pretty good
suck.
here.
Congratulations again.
Congratulations. So what we're gonna do is we've got some more giveaways. We've got a couple more from the pop stack, and then I have the Jack Skellington sealed soda to give at some point. So
Yeah, that's mine. That's mine. My soda. Thank
you
you.
think so? You think it's gonna be a chase?
No, you really wanted it to.
Somebody has won a chase on one of these
It's a fat one.
that we opened on the thing. It was
What is the
trying to remember what it was. Shang-Chi. It was a Shang-Chi soda,
Shang-Chi,
and it was.
yeah.
And it
That's
was,
the time of that?
It is.
It was
That's
a
how
good. It was a
long
good
it's
value.
What is the chase of the Jack Skeleton?
Huh?
No more.
What is the chase of the Jack Skeleton? You know?
No more.
I have the
Glow in the dark, isn't it?
It's got a different face. Let me see if I get it here.
Oh,
Is
the
that where he pulls
frowny
his
face.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's like a
I know what
frowny
it is now,
face.
I remember.
Okay.
And yeah, it's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one. So yeah, I actually do have the regular and the chase. So. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Let me go back to my chat here. All right, so what's next? Is you ready for the next question?
Sure, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
John,
Wait,
let's
a few
get
more of
hungry
these.
there.
Talk
Let's
about
see.
something else if you want.
No, no.
Huh?
I'm still reading the jokes in the chat.
Well, go ahead and read some. Read some of the jokes that people have up there.
I'll squeeze a joke in quickly. I sneezed all over my toast. Can't believe it's snot butter.
Ew.
Nasty.
That was all gross.
Funny at the same time. Nadia said, "What's a tornado's favorite movie?" Gone with the Wind.
Oh no, that's not bad at all.
Oh, we got another one.
Hold
What
on.
time is it when an elephant sits on your fence? But there's no answer to the joke though. When an elephant sits on your fence,
So who asked it?
James
James,
Bashir.
listen, answer, bro.
Yeah. What time is it when an elephant sits on your fence?
Mama, could I play too?
Time for a new fence.
Why?
Wah, wah.
That is that's
Mama, why can't I play?
Oh,
That's
that's definitely a dad
You
joke.
get us
Then
all right. You ready for the next one? The next one's pretty easy. It's just kind of a dumb one. Hopefully, everyone will feel comfortable. Okay. What have you purchased that's been the biggest waste of money? The biggest waste of money that you've purchased, and I'm sure Pop the Heat's probably got 100 things.
on lip gloss and purses.
There you go.
Back
She
to
said
my
lip
anime
gloss.
box now.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
That is a waste of money.
It is a
The
waste.
purchase that's the biggest waste of money.
Biggest waste of money.
I have to think about that because I purchased a lot of stuff that people would consider a waste of money.
No, it's what you
Collector.
consider as waste. Like you purchased it, and you're like, why in God's name? Did I
Like
buy it?
why in the world did I buy
Yeah, why
this?
would you? You
I
know,
mean,
somebody else's perspective.
I
doesn't
think
matter. What does that
for me, I think it's a handbag. It was like I think over $300-400. And I purchased it. I took it out a couple of times, and it's been sitting in my closet for years now. But I don't want to
give it
sell
away
it.
here on the channel.
Yeah, right.
We got another giveaway, folks.
Yeah, I'm sure Tyler will use it, but
okay.
yeah, it's just a waste. My handbag.
To be honest, like I struggle to literally spend money on myself.
Yeah, that's how I am too. Like most of
So, like the only thing that I can possibly regret is not a regret, but like it would be Funko Pops. But like I like all my Funko Pops.
Right? Yeah. Like I can't think of. You know what? No.
That's not true. I know that there's got to be things that are a waste of money.
I
can see a couple things in your background right there, Poppy.
I purchased.
Want me to list them for you? All those anime pops. Those are a huge waste of money.
You knew he was going to go there, right?
I knew. I said in the beginning. I said, no, he's going to take.
It's all about perspective. It's all about perspective.
The biggest waste of money. I bought one of those food processors. Not one of the good ones that's like $100-200, like a little cheap $50 one. I figured it would be just as good, and literally broke after using it like 3 times. And it's just
was it Magic Bullet?
No, it wasn't the Magic Bullet. It's I don't even know what brand it is. Actually, it's a good brand. I can't think of the name of it right now, but it's one of those brands that makes a lot of different kitchen appliances, but they're not super expensive. They're kind of like lower price. I can't remember the name of it though.
Procter Sealing.
Yes. There you go.
Yeah.
I never had an issue with them before, but yeah, that food processor after three tries, it's dead now, and I'm like, and the bad part about it is, yeah, I only used it 3 times, but I've had it for like 6 months, so I don't even have a warranty on it anymore.
This is a recent purchase.
So yeah, that was my biggest waste of money. Like, I didn't even really need a food processor. I just saw it. I was like, oh, I've always wanted one. Oh, it's only like $50. Okay, I'll buy it. And it's like total waste of money. I could have got like 5 pops for that, you know? Such a waste.
All right, Vincent, it's your turn.
I can't really, honestly can't.
You seriously can't think of anything.
He's looking around in his room.
If I could get rid of it, I could. Or if I could return
it. What about like
honestly,
your car?
Like this is where I film, right? And this is everything that most of the stuff I literally
go into another room.
What about those pair of pants you're wearing? You know what I'm saying? A little tight in the rear end or something?
I like these pants.
What about those? Huh?
What about shoes?
Yeah, what about shoes? Yeah, those Crocs that you're wearing or something like that. You wearing Crocs?
No, I'm not wearing Crocs. I'm wearing slippers. Grandpa slippers.
Grandpa slippers. That was a good purchase because you're well on your way.
Yeah.
What about a shorty robe? You a shorty robe?
Open back slippers. That's it. That's complete waste of time. Doesn't keep the back of my heels warm.
I'm not sure if I buy that. I don't know if I'm buying into that. What do people think? I think he's embarrassed about something that he's purchased. You know.
Yeah, I think he has to have a couple of biscuits.
Like a beard trimmer. Like he bought a beard trimmer that pulled some of the hair out or something like that. You have something like that?
Well, Michael said lottery tickets. Yeah, I bought a lot of lottery tickets.
I think every lottery ticket is a waste of time if you don't win.
It's not a single purchase, but I agree. It's like a group purchase. I would agree. That sounds like a pretty good waste of money.
But if you win, it's great.
Exactly.
No complaints, right?
Right. I mean, you know, it's one that I don't consider that a waste because that's something where you know going in, it's like, all right, I'm either gonna lose this money or I'm gonna hit big. So it's like gambling, like you know it's win or lose.
Okay, look, I've got a jigsaw that I bought. Okay. And it was either this one or another one. And I really wish I bought the other one because this one seems to be a waste of time.
This is one of those combined regrets and the big waste of money. It's like you combine them.
No, it was a waste of time buying that one, thinking that the other one wouldn't be as nice as this one, but actually this was the crappier one.
I see. Okay.
I think he just made that up so he didn't have to eat.
I don't. I'll show you. Let me
he said, "No, I'll show you."
Can you test it out? Get a piece of wood and see if you can cut through something.
He said, I don't want to really good this. Trust me.
He's gonna get out his.
He said, I gotta show it to you.
Oh, there you go. Ryobi.
All right.
That's a good one. There's nothing wrong with Ryobi. That's good. Ryobi, you can sponsor my
Ryobi is-
videos. Do not listen to Vincent. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't hear.
You ruined one of my sponsorships over here.
We used to use all the what was the yellow brand one? Those were the ones we used for
Black
that
and Decker?
construction.
Black and Decker. I got a Black
Nah,
and Decker.
Black and Decker's orange. DeWalt's yellow.
Yeah.
DeWalt.
Orange,
Yeah, we used to use all
Good
DeWalt
one.
stuff
That's
at my
a good
job when I
Yeah,
did
you got the
construction.
high
I,
end
th-
stuff.
I think
That's
the other
a
one
good
was a Black and Decker.
Well, I didn't
and
pay
bought
for it,
this
so I
one.
don't care. When they were like, "Hey, we gotta, the end of the year, we need to spend this money, this surplus."
Why? Because
Okay,
it's the end of the year. You have to spend the money.
Okay,
Oh.
so is it my turn? Okay,
Yeah,
so
go for it.
I bought a home waxing kit, and it was bathing suit season. Okay, and I had one of those little, those small European. I wanted to go European this particular year, and it didn't really work. It didn't really work. It was painful, but it didn't really work.
don't even
Okay,
finish
so-
the story. Just go ahead, man. Take that scoop. Take
Well,
that
you don't
scoop. Come
believe
on.
that's true? I'm
Come
very
on.
hairy. I am very, very hairy, and I think that's important.
No,
people
I
know.
believe you're very hairy, but I
Right.
damn
Well,
sure
I
don't
would-
believe you.
I
bought a
tried to
wax-
be less hairy, but it didn't work out. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, come
I'll
on,
eat that.
chat. Nobody believes that story. Come on,
It's
chat.
true. You want me to go get it? I still have the scars to show. I'm not going to show anyone the scars.
You got to the stars.
You want to know how I got these scars?
It's not only physical scars; it's emotional scars. When it's painful, there's emotional scars there.
Oh, jeez.
I don't think I've ever waxed anything on my body, to be honest.
Oh, maybe we should do that next. Live
What?
on camera. Just like
Why
wax
did I-
your arm
why?
or your leg. Why not?
I
We've
was
never
actually
done it
thinking about-
before.
I was thinking about playing the same game, but
I would-
except dog food. We just each have a bottle of hard liquor, and we take a shot every time we don't want to tell the story. I
Is
think
that
it would be
right?
Amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds like it go downhill pretty quickly.
That or like hot sauce.
The
No,
body.
I just want to see Barbarian drunk, to be honest. And I would
You
like
could
to be
com- you
one
could
of the people
combine
to
If
say,
it was
I
hot
was
sauce,
there.
you'd see my heart explode on camera. And I'm not sure anyone needs that, but maybe they
But
do.
don't you want to
I
be
don't
the
know.
person say, I was there when Beer Barbarian got absolutely sugar honey iced tea faced.
I'm not sure we need that. I'm pretty sure we don't need that.
And we definitely don't need it captured on YouTube forever. Like, no, we don't.
Yeah, what if he's like an emotional drunk? We don't want that.
Emotional drunk.
I could
What if
be.
he is emotional? You know what? I can believe
One of
he's
those
emotional
crying
drunk for
drunks.
sure. Yes.
Starts
Crying
crying. Over his flops. I don't want to mail the giveaways.
You're doing my stuff.
Just start apologizing to his wife. I'm sorry. I talk about your cooking all the time.
No. I'm gonna start sending people my cooking. That's gonna be on the next giveaway. We're gonna give away some
Give
of
away
my wife's
some
cooking.
of your wife's cooking.
Yeah. Now I'll definitely have some unsubscribers at that point. I don't need that. So
Oh,
let's
man.
see.
The thing is, I'm also not a very hairy person, so the waxing idea might not work for me.
I'm not too hairy.
That I
either,
don't
but
believe.
I
See,
have
now
hair
I
in my
believe you're
arms,
lying.
though, so we could
I'm
really.
not. Look, I'm
put
not,
the wax
no.
strips on my arm.
I'm not hairy at all. I'll show you my leg, but I can't lift it that high.
Oh, jeez, don't, please don't. We're trying to
As
keep
long
this
as we
PG.
stop there,
Yeah,
you can
calm
show me
down.
your leg, but I don't want to see anything else. No other body parts.
Was this like wax one eyebrow or something?
The
No,
whole
no.
eyebrow.
What
I've got very little too.
I do have, like, if I let it grow in, it would be one eyebrow, and maybe
You got
gray
the
hair,
unibrow?
but I wouldn't want to wax one of these pieces. That's not good.
So do you use tweezers or you get it threaded or do you get it waxed?
Me?
Yeah.
I just use a razor, like
Yeah,
a
you
razor.
use
When I
razor,
shave,
just-
I just do one of those kind of deals.
Man grooming.
Oh, thank you.
It would be nice to have it waxed, but I have a very low threshold for pain, so I don't really see that working. You hear a lot of screaming and cursing, and I don't think
It
That's
just
the video
burns
we
for
can-
like 3 seconds. That's it.
That's
burns.
3 seconds too much
I
for
don't believe
Barbarian.
that at all. You know the scene in, what is it, 40-Year-Old Virgin? Have you ever seen that movie where
Yep.
Steve Carell he actually gets waxed? They said that.
Yeah,
Now, he's not that
really
hairy,
bad.
but they said they actually put it on his skin, and those were real reactions. That it was really brutal.
Yeah, and he almost got his nipple pulled off for real because when they do the nipple area, they're supposed to put Vaseline around it so it doesn't stick to the
doesn't
nipple.
stick.
But the lady who was waxing him wasn't a professional waxer, even though she said she knew how to do it. So she put wax
Right.
on his nipple and ripped the tape off, and could have ripped his nipple off.
Damn.
Oh my goodness, it was so funny. I'm not doing that though. I don't think I could get waxed for entertainment. Like, nope, I'm good.
All right, you ready for the next one here? The
Let's
next one is, what's the most disgusting thing you've ever done? Disgusting.
Hello.
This is it? We're experiencing JKL's most disgusting thing. Now, I don't believe that. I'm sure there's something way more disgusting.
The most disgusting thing I've ever done. Oh man, that's another story I can't tell. I can't tell that story.
Might as well eat then, bro. I don't know. Disgusting. I can say the most disgusting thing I've eaten.
Like morally disgusting?
Yeah.
Morally disgusting?
Exactly.
I mean, you can
no, I wasn't.
What they're talking is like physically disgusting. Like I do have a story that I've told a couple times that literally is the most disgusting.
Yeah, you don't even have to tell the story. I know what it is.
Maybe I'll pick a different one.
If you're gonna tell that story, trust me, guys, it's true.
It is true, and it's kind of long, but and I have told it a couple times, but I do have others.
Oh, I'm just gonna eat because I can't tell any of my disgusting story. I'm trying to think of something that's suitable for for a live
Like, have you
stream.
ever vomited or pooped or puked or peed? Or usually it's bodily functions, I think, is what they're referring to, but it doesn't have to be. I know that Vincent's been down this road hundreds of times. I mean, he's got to have some good stuff. Am I right?
I can't recall doing anything disgusting, but
okay, here we go.
I can recall a moment with my two youngest kids. It's the funniest thing ever.
Okay. Fruit.
Now,
you have fruit.
My daughter, who's the older of the two young ones, she was ill, so she threw up. Then my youngest son was standing there, and because of the whole traumatic experience of my daughter throwing up, he decided to start throwing up too, but just from watching the effect. So for about 5 minutes, they were setting each other off all the time, so it was a throwing up fest. So ever since then, whenever one of them throw up, we actually don't keep them in the same room.
They'll just keep going.
Just to save.
So where did they throw up? Did they throw up on you, or did they throw up in someplace suitable, or was it a mess?
Obviously, being a parent for quite a while, you learn how to dodge these things.
Oh yeah, I remember the first time my son took a crap on me. I was like, never again. And the funny thing was, I was bragging. Because he had crapped on everybody who changed the diaper. He ended up catching them, like crapped on them, and I was like, oh, he's never got me. And I took the diaper down and I wiped his bottom, and I was getting ready to put the next one, and just like a shot. Oh, but that's not the most disgusting thing I've ever done. That's just something disgusting that's happened to me.
But you can't share the most disgusting thing, am I right?
No.
I don't have anything.
Sodas, the sodas.
You've never done anything disgusting or had anything disgusting happen to you?
I don't think so. No.
No, I've done some disgusting things in life.
I think she should eat a grape.
Yeah, right. You need to eat. You need to eat.
I am.
You know, there's been something disgusting.
I'm just gonna eat because I can't think of anything that's not anything that's suitable. So.
Oh, okay. Maybe actually I have one.
Okay.
I guess it's disgusting for people that have no kids, but as a parent, it's okay. I believe it was my youngest, Tyraj, the little boy. He got sick, and he was only, I think, 3 weeks old. So he was quite young, and his nose was stuffed. So we got an aspirator. For those that don't know that, you stick it into the nose, and then on the other end, you have to like suck on it. So all like the boogies and everything comes out. It doesn't go in your mouth or anything. It's in the suction cup, but just the thought of it, I guess, like, because my sister and my mom were over and we were doing it like on Tyraj, and they just had the grossest face. And they were looking at us like, ew, that's disgusting. Yeah, and I'm like, why? It's not going in my mouth. It has a separate little pouch thing for it. I'm just helping, because he can't breathe on his own. I'm like, and then I asked my mom, like, did you never do this on us? She's like, no, this thing was not invented back in the day for you guys.
And we wonder how they did it.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, how did you guys do it? But then, yeah, I think that's the most disgusting thing.
Did I have to do that too?
No.
The chat's got a couple of interesting ones. One said he ate 2 ghost peppers. That was disgusting.
I know you are.
I would not want to do that. See, I got sneezed on by a horse. How about that? That sounds messy.
Whoa. Yeah, that's gross.
I got spit on by a horse. Yeah.
I'd say
Got
the
a horse spit on
grossest
me.
thing I've eaten is garlic snails. It was rubbish. Like it's like
I got scratched
chewy
by a
and
cat
not nice at all.
and scratched by a dog.
Bird pooped
Yeah.
on Zach when he was a lifeguard.
I know
I had a bird trap.
It might
They're the
have eaten
same.
blueberries.
No, I would think a lot of moms would have a lot of gross stories, and they probably don't think they're gross because it's just what
It's
kind of
so
happens.
normal,
But
yeah.
I
Well,
think
yeah,
it's gross.
I
I've
have
never
gross-
changed a diaper in my entire life, and that is something I intend to go take to my grave because I am never going to do it.
But do you have children?
I do not. Well, I have. My wife has children and grandchildren.
Okay.
But, I can, they're all grown up now. So,
Okay.
well, not the grandchildren, but
Yeah.
I'm not changing anyone's diaper. Okay.
You never
Except for my
know.
own.
What if
Right, except for your own.
Well, I probably won't do that either. I'll probably have to
maybe
get a
your
nurse.
spouse or like your parents? You might have to.
No. They're gonna. The only way they'll learn is to sit in their own filth. Okay. If they poop and then so for me, I do have a story that I've told several times, but I'll skip that story. There's another story that happened. I have problems with my stomach, so I went to a Mexican restaurant one time right here in town, and it was good. So we ate a lot of food, and what happens when I eat something greasy or I overeat, it really upsets my stomach, and I have a warning system that will tell me you've got 2 minutes to find a bathroom or and the problem is as you age, the warning system gets smaller and smaller. So it's hard to estimate sometimes. So we left the thing and we were on the way back to the house, and I felt like, oh, I'll definitely make it. That's no problem. And then all of a sudden, like stabbing, cramping pains, and I'm driving as fast as I can. And it's almost like I got to put my leg out straight. Otherwise, I could poop myself. I don't know if everyone's experienced that before. And so I pulled in the driveway, got out of the thing, busted through the door, ran as fast as I could to this little bathroom off of the bedroom. It was this tiny little dark bathroom that they had installed. And I didn't even have time to turn the light on. I sat down on the toilet. And when I sat down, it got kind of like a little tippy. I sat down like on one cheek. And I went, bam! And it was like a pow! And it just kind of coated the inside of the toilet. Got a little on the toilet. I was like, oh, man. So, but I made it. So that was great, because that doesn't always happen. So, I after it was over, I cleaned up, and I was, and I'm exhausted because it took everything out of me. So
It emotionally distraught you.
What's this?
Anyway, so I cleaned up the toilet and I flushed the toilet, went to bed, and the next day, my wife's son was, he said, oh, there's something wrong with the bathroom. The toilet in there wasn't working. I need to use your bathroom. I said, yeah, sure, no problem. So he went into the little bathroom, and he goes, oh man, I'm not going in there. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, there's something you left a mess. I was like, no, I didn't. I cleaned it up. I completely cleaned it up. So I went in there, and there was a spray on the side of the sink area, the wall, and just because the problem is I didn't complete the seal, so I was like a little off center. So when it did, it like shot it like a shotgun, pow, spray. And it was so dark in there because I didn't have the light on. I thought I had been okay, but I got a lot of mess elsewhere. It was really, really disgusting. It wasn't as disgusting as that other story I've told several times, but it was quite gross. So
I find it very funny that your two biggest disgusting stories have to do with stuff coming out of your bottom.
Well, I mean, what else?
Is this real?
Am I gonna put?
Is this real? You're making it up, right?
No. That's a true story.
No, I believe that story because
I have a lot of
he's
really gross
mentioned
stories.
before that he's got some.
Yeah, because his grossest stomach story is worse than that one. So
because it was not only gross as in the messiest as ever, it was sort of a semi-public type of situation, which really made it the most embarrassing and the grossest at the same time. That's not really a great thing, but it is a fun story to tell. Though people seem to enjoy it. So anyway,
yeah.
Hey, Titus.
Kate Titus was up.
Hey, Kate Titus, how you doing, buddy?
Blue Princess, they can tell the wedding story.
Yeah, that's the one I'm referring
That's the one he's talking about. No.
Yeah. This is
This
is the one I'm talking about, and this is,
Someone new?
if I'm not mistaken, this is the person's wedding that it was at. So, the
Oh,
person
geez.
one of my family members, and yes, it was. Like I said, I don't know if people want me to go there or not, but it was really gross. It was.
All right,
I'm hoping
Arcade
that's
Pop,
it.
give us
As
a
I
look.
age, I'll do better.
Yes,
Usually
but
it's
it was my wedding.
Exactly, it was. It didn't happen at the wedding. It happened at the hotel
Right, the hotel.
before the wedding, and it was the the night before party that I had problems. And I did it because of how nice I am to people. Because I didn't go to the bathroom at the place where we're having this event and stink everyone out, so I saved it. So.
Well, I don't have a problem believing that's true. So you don't have to eat this time. At least not for me. If anybody else feels it's lying.
I hear you. All right, let's see what we got here. What's next here?
Oh man.
Okay, last question for me. I gotta go. My little one is awake now.
Okay, sure, no problem.
Right, no worries, no worries.
All right, let's see what we got.
Make it a good one.
Make it a good one.
Zach said when you said it gets smaller and smaller, he said that's what she said. So I have to call out that that's what she said.
Okay, how about this one? What's the worst date you've ever been on? Worst date.
Oh man.
Don't
only
tell
been on a
me.
date with
If
Dada.
people say I've never been on a bad date. That's
Never
bull.
been on a bad date.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta be honest with you. If you say I've never been on a bad date before, you were the bad date, and the other person was the one having the bad time. That's my estimation. That's what I say. So,
I mean,
I know Jake Gale's been on some bad dates.
I had a bad date once, but it wasn't like bad and like terrible.
I've never had
I went out with a friend of mine's daughter.
What?
We went
What's going
to
on
see. We went to see. No, this is a long time ago.
A friend of mine's daughter. That can cover. I mean, how old was this?
No,
guy?
friend. Okay, a
Is this
co-worker's
also an
daughter.
illegal story? I mean, where are we headed?
A
With this?
co-worker's daughter. So she was older than me. So me and her daughter were the same age. Let's put it that way.
You see, now,
I didn't realize how that sounded.
You got to frame that story. This
one.
Basically, we went to see Eyes Wide Shut, which that's a terrible first date movie. And then after the movie, we went to hey Laz.
Hey, what's up?
We went to get something
some dog food,
and I was trying to be all lovey-dovey and share food with her, and she just really wasn't feeling me. And yeah, like I said, it wasn't really a bad. It's not a good story, but it was a bad date. That's pretty much the worst date I've had. So.
What happened?
Zach, what's up,
You
everybody?
started the story and you didn't finish it. What happened?
I told the story. Y'all were talking to laugh.
He was having an awkward,
Listen.
eyes wide shut kind of date, okay? It got weird.
Oh, eyes wide shut
believe
kind of
you.
day. Oh, you got to give us the details. I want to hear that.
I can top that. I can top that,
The
okay?
movie was Eyes Wide Shut, the first date movie. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a perfect first date, right? Make it a little weird. Why not? Whatever.
Yeah.
it wasn't in this case.
I'll tell you, though, I promise I will be all y'all's bad date stories, okay?
Go ahead.
My 21st birthday, I was dating this guy. Again, this has been years ago. Okay, years ago. But I drove down to go spend my birthday weekend with my boyfriend at the time. And I'm just thinking it's my 21st. I'm going to have a drink or, do something fun, right? Because that's that age where we're just trying to have fun.
Uh-huh.
I get down there. He hands me a drawing he did, which was sweet, right? But next thing I know, one of his buddies shows up totally destroyed on some drugs of some kind. I don't even know what. On a bike. My boyfriend takes off on the bike and left me all night to babysit his drugged up friend the whole evening. So I spent my evening playing mom to somebody totally off their mind on some substances while my boyfriend joyrode all night long. And that was my 21st birthday, guys. Trash. That was a bad date.
Yeah, that sounds
This
like
isn't your husband, is it? Is
No,
this
sweet
where
hell
part of you
no.
said,
Come
and
on
now
now.
I'm married.
I got just slightly higher standards than that. Okay.
All right, very good.
I'll take some abuse, but there's lines, y'all. There's lines.
Well, my worst date story is with my wife. It was my first date with my wife, so you never can tell sometimes. So
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I was on a first date with my wife, and I was sort of nervous, so I conned a bunch of my friends to go on like a group date, right? So we're at this little bar, and in the back
Why
room
did you have to
area.
con your friends like that?
Huh?
Why did you have to con your friends like?
Well, I had to buy them dinner. I basically had to buy, like, look, they're like, I don't really want. I was like, I'll buy y'all dinner. Just come and, in case this doesn't go well, I can have a buffer. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm a very shy person. I guess to be honest. So we were sitting on this date, and she showed up, and she came in, and she wanted me. So she bought this drink. It was like a Cosmopolitan, and we're sitting there and we're talking. And after about 10 minutes, she gets up and it's like, I got to go to the bathroom. So she goes to the bathroom. Fine. So I could barely hear. The music is so loud in this place. We couldn't hear. We're shouting at each other on this date to begin with. Then she gets up and go to the bathroom. Comes back. We're talking for another 10 minutes. She gets up. I was like, she's like, I got to go to the bathroom. She did this like 4 or 5 times in a row. And then one of my friends leans over and he goes, I think she's on drugs. I'm like, I don't understand. What do you mean? Well, she's going back and forth to the bathroom all the time. She must be, snorting cocaine or something in the bathroom. I'm like, I don't think so. Maybe she's just got a stomach problem or something. So like I said, it happened all night long. She went to the bathroom like 10 or 12 times. And, I could sort of understand. I understood like half of what she said. So I was like nodding along. Oh, yeah. I don't know what I'm agreeing to. I don't know what's happening, or etc. And yeah. And so after the date was over, I called her the next day, and she's like, "Oh, you want to go on another day?" I said, "Yeah." She's like, "Well, I don't know. Did it go very well?" I said, "I don't know. Maybe it didn't go well." And I said, "What was wrong with you? My friends think you're on drugs." And I told her, which I'm not really good at not sharing my feelings. And she was choking the entire date. She had something caught in her throat. So she wasn't able to get a drink. So she'd drink a little bit of drink and then get something, and then she'd go to the bathroom and vomit. So she vomited basically all evening long, and I shouted at her.
Poor thing.
So yeah. So that was pretty much.
Did y'all see, by the way, did you see Kay Titus's bad date over here in the comments?
No, I guess I missed that one.
He said his worst date was he was getting ready to go to a disco and an eagle pooped all over him and his disco silk shirt.
You couldn't get it cleaned, Kate Titus. You still have that disco shirt.
Oh boy!
Now, vomiting or having diarrhea on a date, definitely not a good time.
Yeah,
either version.
That's not a good time.
Go ahead, Cynthia. I know you got one.
Yeah,
no, I don't.
You have to have one. Come on.
I've only gone on dates with one person, and that's Dada. Met him when I was 15. Went on dates with him, and he always plans the nicest dates. I don't have any bad dates.
No bad dates. None of them that you could say, okay, this one kind of sucked.
It could even be I got sick on a date. We had to go home early. I threw up on his shirt.
I look forward to the dates. No, he always
because he's in the room. He's
Lucky
in the room.
You.
He wasn't in the room.
He's in the room there. See, she's glancing up every now and then, thinking like,
"No."
She's like, "You're great, babe."
He always picks the best movies to watch. He always picks the best places to go. He always picks the best desserts. Like, I always put him in charge of that because I pick the crappiest desserts ever, or the dishes, when we go out. But like whatever he orders, it's always so good. So maybe he's been on bad dates with me.
Because that sounds wonderful.
Right? I keep trying to get him to adopt me. Like,
listen, geez, man. Like,
nothing is bad. Maybe I've gone out like with my friends, like some girlfriends, and it might have been bad, but I can't remember. Yeah. All
right. Well, I know Vincent's got one. He's probably got 100.
I don't.
Can you name one good date? Is the question. You know what I mean? Hey, can you think of a bad date, Vincent? I know you can think of that. Come on.
No, I haven't. Listen, I've been with my wife since a young age as well, so I don't have any bad dates. I've never dated anyone that was bad. I suppose on maybe a little bit of an embarrassing moment from my wife's side, I suppose. We were going on our first coffee date, and then I can recall she was wearing white pants, and she had tripped and she fallen and she landed on her knees, and she had gotten up and her knees had been knocked open and you could see the blood through the knee and everything. And I panicked, obviously being the first date, and I'm like, what the hell am I going to do? Like, you know, as a young boy, like, what do you don't know how to handle that thing. And she gets up and she bursts into laughter, and I'm like, what? Why are you laughing? And she's like, oh man, why did that happen? And she was so positive about it, and I can imagine how embarrassing it was for her.
That's sweet.
And, yeah. And then I just like, obviously being the ass I am, I started laughing too.
He said, yeah, I gotta marry this one. Can't let her go.
I was about to say, that's a sweet person right there. That's attractive to make it like a good moment anyway, you know?
Honestly, yeah. She got up and she laughed and she said, like, oh, what is this? I was like, okay, that's amazing.
Hey, Christina.
So, yeah. I was dating her from a very young age, so I haven't really gone on a lot of dates.
That's why I say embarrassing moments count too, because I mean, like, that's unavoidable. I don't care who you are. Something wild happens at some point, even if it's not bad, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Especially the longer you're with somebody. Food poisoning, I'm telling you, something weird happens.
Dramatic food poisoning.
My husband actually, Jeddah had food poisoning on our wedding night.
Whichever way. See, I told you it happens.
Yeah, we got married in Dominican Republic, and the day of, actually at nighttime, the night of the wedding, like everything happened. We had our ceremonies, reception, we danced, we drank, we ate. We did not get drunk, but he came back and he just kept throwing up and he did not feel good. Yeah, and he had food poisoning. So for the next few days, we just stayed in. So, yeah. I guess
okay, there you go.
We could count that.
That counts, girl. That's in there. Count it.
All right, I'll count that.
That is hard. I've known people to get sick at their wedding too, and I'm like, man, what a downer. Oh my goodness. At least y'all got to enjoy your evening before that.
Yeah, and we were there a few days prior, so it worked out.
Yeah, I think that works. That's good. All right.
Very good.
All right.
Let's see what's next here.
I can believe that.
It happened.
It counts. It counts.
All right, I'm gonna go. My little one is awake, but Lass is here now, so enjoy. Have fun.
Thank you for coming to hang out with us.
No problem. This was fun. Bye to everyone in the chat.
Thank you.
See you guys later.
Later.
Right, you ready
Push
for
that
the
like
next one
button.
here?
Push that like button. Push that.
Hey, I had good timing, y'all. I didn't even realize it.
There you go.
By the way, I am so bad at these time zones. I swore to God I had like another hour.
You
and
still
then I
do.
was like, Jesus, you're already live, you know. Mind you, we didn't get back from soccer until basically I popped up, but I was like so backwards on this.
It's all good.
No,
It's
it's
not a
all
problem.
good, yeah.
There wasn't a sign. Chase was here on time, but he stayed for 10 minutes. So
Yeah,
we saw how well that turned
he had
out.
to go watch his.
As soon as we
football
started
game.
talking about dog food, he left.
Yeah, right.
Protecting his belly, guys. I get it, you know.
The thing is, he didn't have to eat it though. Like he could have still hung out.
I went with cat food because you know that's what we got up in this
That's good.
house. So
Yeah,
you know.
sure.
Here you
All
go.
right.
Yeah, they still
You
did
ready
do
for the next one?
The next
chicken
one,
nuggets.
Have you ever cheated on an exam?
Yes. That's an easy question.
You got it. No, you got to be more specific than that. You can't just say it's not a yes or no now.
I can't
Yes,
think.
sir.
I've cheated on a lot of them. I can't.
Okay.
Good
think
Lord.
of a specific one.
See, there's that.
I think
There's
you should
that
just
Dylan.
eat for your
There's that
punishment.
Dylan you hear so much.
The thing
You
is,
just eat for your punishment right now.
honestly, I never
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
had to because in school, I never had a problem like learning and passing tests or whatever. It's when I got into high school and started wanting to be one of the cool kids and started cutting classes and stuff. That's when things went south for me. But I've cheated on tests before. Like, yeah. One time I
You wrote it on the bottom of your shoe or something like that.
no, I went to the class, and the teacher had walked out the class, and we were all in the class, you know, waiting for him to come back. And I went up to the desk, took the answer sheet, and went back to my desk. And then the teacher came in, handed out the test, and I did all, and we were passing the answer sheet around to everybody. And I used to sit in the back, so it was easy for me to like write down real quick and then slide it off to the side. And I was like, I'm good. So yeah,
Oh, brother.
that was one of my worst.
Naughty.
Hey,
Bad dude. He's a bad dude.
but of course, the teacher knew something was up. Everybody had 100, and I was like,
he loves villains. Okay,
I was like,
going on here?
idiots. Why wouldn't somebody get some wrong? Like all of us can't get 100. So the teacher knew something was up.
So you were a crook and you were a bad crook. Is that what you're saying?
No, somebody's
got to get a few wrong. First. You know, you get
right. They should have been. I answered first. I had to. It's not my fault. So hey, it is what it is. But I wasn't a villain growing up. I've done some bad things, but I told you I'm a good person at heart.
I gotta pick on you a little bit. You're like, I always want to be the bad guy. I'm stealing tests off desks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like, what's next? Okay, what's next?
Yeah.
Because JKL's life story is the catch me if you can guy.
Because I'm inherently a good person. So when I get away with doing bad things, it feels good. It's like, ooh, you get that little high, like, ooh, I did something bad. Ooh, yeah, exactly. Because I can't do stuff like that. Like I said, I believe in karma. I don't like doing bad things to people. I don't like cheating people because I don't like when it happens to me. But you know, every once in a while, when you do something bad, it's kind of like, oh, that was kind of cool.
That little bit of naughty.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's all.
Ooh, right. Bacon poutine. That sounds exciting, Nadia.
Ooh, I've never had poutine.
What do you think, Vincent? You ever cheated on an exam?
I wouldn't say I cheated on an exam, but I did cheat on a test, and it's kind of something similar to Al's story in a way. It was, I still remember in primary school, we made transition to when a lot of the African languages were implemented into the schools, right? And a lot of us didn't know it, right? And we had a test, and none of us studied for it because we didn't know what was going on. And we had copied off one of our classmates that were obviously fluent in the language. And as Al said, you copied it word for word and not realizing the teacher's going to figure out something's going to go on. You know, like, how did this guy who's never spoken the language ever get 100% on the test?
Exactly.
So, yeah. I wouldn't say cheating. I would say it was.
Yeah, I would say cheating.
Yeah, cheating.
Cheating.
You wouldn't say it, but everybody else
will
would say it because that's what it is.
It's all right. Take a little bit of cheating. That's all right. I believe that story.
Does people believe that? Yeah, I believe it. What do you think, Lass? Do you?
Okay, now for me, y'all. Okay. Fun fact about me. Now, mind you, I have a master's degree at this point, but when I first went to college,
a master's degree at cheating.
Do what?
I'm about right.
Degree of cheating.
Master's degree.
It's a master's degree of cheating.
Totally. No, but what's funny is what most people don't know is when I first went to college, mind you, I was a little wild, you know, being free, whatever, when I first got out of school. And I was young. I graduated when I was still 17. You know what I mean? So anyway, young, dumb, wild. So what I did is my first semester of college, I was just screwing around. I wasn't serious yet. So the shorter version is I didn't even finish my first semester of college. I actually got kicked out of college my first semester. Wow. Then I went back to college and I finished, like I said, I have a master's and I did fine, but that was like a little growing up thing. Now, mind you, I didn't get kicked out for cheating, okay? But this ties into in that same period of life where I wasn't taking it seriously. I needed to mature a little bit, you know what I mean? That same first semester, I remember I paid my roommate to write an English paper for me because I just didn't want to do it. I don't even know what I was doing, but I was like, screw this. Do you mind writing it? Here's a subject. And they're like, bet. I'll make some money. So I was like, why not? And what's funny is I'm actually a good writer. So she ended up doing it or whatever. And I think I made a B on the assignment. And I remember thinking to myself, man, this sucks. I saved time, but I would have had a better grade if I wrote it myself. And two, it's funny because even though I paid for that one paper, it ultimately didn't help me. So like I said, I didn't even finish that semester. So none of that whole semester even counted. So technically my cheating isn't actually a part of anything that really exists or matters moving forward. But I definitely tried that while I was being an idiot, basically. That was like one of many beautiful decisions at that point in my life, but totally paid for a paper to be written. Backfired.
That didn't matter at all.
And like I said, that's not why I got kicked out. That wasn't even known. Whole different story on that side of the world, but that was definitely cheating.
All right. All right, so it's my turn. I never cheated on an exam. Now, I did try to cut some corners sometimes on writing papers. We always had to read these books and then write a paper on it. I was a slow reader and a lazy person that didn't want to read the books, okay? So I tried Cliff's Notes. That never seemed to give me enough information. So I was smart. Like, you get to choose to pick the book. They give you like a list and you pick a book. I picked a book that was also a movie. Smart. All those kids out there, this is what you do. Actually, you'll when you hear the story, you'll realize you don't do this.
No, don't.
So,
don't do it.
so I picked a book. It was called The Maltese Falcon. Okay, I don't know if people have ever heard of it or watched the movie or anything. There's a movie and a book. So I watched the movie and I wrote my paper. And it was a really well done paper. And I turned it into the teacher, and I'm waiting for the teacher's handing them out to everybody. And I'm looking over, you got a B, you got a C, blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, I know I'm going to get an A on this sucker. This was good stuff. So he comes over to me, goes, and he has the paper in the hand. He goes, so how was the book? Did you enjoy the book? I said, yeah, I'd read it again. I'm trying to BS my way. Yeah, great, blah, blah, blah. He said, oh, so you read the book? I said, yeah. How would I write the paper without reading the book? And he's completely setting me up. And he's like, you watched the movie. You didn't even read it because it had a different ending. People didn't realize Maltese Falcon in the movie is different than ending than in the book. And he embarrassed me. And you don't do this, and don't be like this person. I'm just like, oh, come on. So that was super embarrassing, and I learned my lesson. So actually, I didn't.
That's true of a lot of movies, though. You know what I mean? Like, that's true of a lot of movies when they, adapt them from books. Most people that really love the books are usually mad about the movies because they're different experiences.
Well, you'd think the details might be different, but the whole ending apparently is different.
The whole thing.
I never read the book to this day, but apparently there's a different ending in the movie and the book. So.
You're like, whatever it is, it's different.
I didn't do well on the paper. Let's put it that way. I think I got an F, if I'm not mistaken. So that was very unfortunate. So learn your lesson on that one. But
I could believe that story because I know a lot of people do that. They'll watch the movie rather than read the book.
Well, the cool thing for kids is they have an audio book, so they actually you get a chance to listen to the book instead of actually, reading it. So we didn't have that back in those days. All we had were Cliff's Notes and the movie, and of course the teachers were smart enough to know they wanted details. So that was unfortunate. All right, let's see what we got here next. So did everyone buy all that? Everyone agreed with everybody? Nobody had to eat any dog food or cat food?
No, I don't think so. That round.
Not this round.
Yeah, that was the easy round.
On people.
It's easy to admit you're cheating, especially on an exam. If you started talking about personal cheating on a significant other, I think a lot of people would have just eaten dog food rather than talk about that.
All right, let's see what you got. Do you have a hidden talent? You have a talent that nobody knows that you have.
I don't know. I don't think I have any hidden talents.
I don't think I have hidden talent either.
Vincent, I'm not sure that you have a talent.
My talent is on display to you guys.
So rude.
There's nothing that you can do that people don't realize that you have the ability. Like, can you play an instrument or the armpit? Can you do the armpit thing?
No.
Can you do the little hand thing like
I'm really
this?
good at bullshit. I'm really good at bullshitting customers in a restaurant.
In what way?
Like convincing them what something is the truth and it's not.
Yeah.
You're serving them the wrong thing and stuff like that?
This is the reason why your steak's late.
Oh, is that right?
So
you blame it on the chef instead of on your, you being lazy or something?
I don't think I have any hidden talents. No.
I can burp on command. I don't know if that's a hidden talent.
Yeah.
I can burp out.
Did people know that you could do that?
I used to.
No.
Can you burp in?
Burp in? What's that?
Yeah, some people do it reversed. Like
I can't do
it's
it.
weird.
You talking about coming out the other end? That's not a burp. Okay,
No.
that's a different type of sound, and not a burp.
Nah, I could burp the alphabet. I've done that with.
Okay, go ahead. You got a hidden talent.
You want me to
can
burp the
their I
alphabet
wanna hear it.
now?
Go
whole
quickly.
alphabet?
At least get us to JKL. Okay, let's get us to JKL.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Oh, that hurt me.
I'm not sure. I don't think this was a good idea. My stomach is upset just listening to this. I feel sick in my stomach.
Oh,
You almost puked.
no.
Did you see that? Dog food almost came up, everybody. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Yes, that's definitely not a telegram. Oh, no.
This is going to be the highlight of this live, by the
That's
way.
exactly
People
right.
remembering the burping
We can
alphabet.
everybody snip that part of the video and then make your own meme. Please do
I'm
that.
going into JKL. He'll go. Oh,
This is going to be his new intro. That's the new intro for the JKL channel right there.
Oh, that wasn't good because it's all
That
coming
really
back up.
wasn't. Now we know why it should be hidden. Okay, people should never know that talent exists. That's a really gross talent.
Oh, it's not really good. I know people that can do it better, but yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
Last, do you have a hidden talent?
Do I have a hidden talent?
Sure.
I was trying to think, honestly. Like, I know one of the higher, like, intelligent areas I have is like visual coordination, puzzle type things. Like, I know that's something I'm like oddly good at, even though I'm like almost totally special in other areas, if that makes sense. So I'm really good at like coordinating visual types things, putting together. I mean, there's inappropriate talents that I'm pretty proud of, but that's a different type of live.
Well, if you're not willing to share them, then it sounds like cat food time.
I don't know. I'm trying to think and pick. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, what counts really as talent, person to person? You know what I mean?
Something that you can do that not everyone can do, right? Isn't that what a bad talent basically?
I really feel like there's nothing that's completely uniquely anyone's. We all got shades of some version of something. You know what I mean? So it's like,
not
what
necessarily.
does that even equal? Now, mind you, I can eat.
Do.
Maybe that's a hidden talent.
Yeah,
I love some food. I can eat something crazy. I love food. I can cook really well. And I'm an artist. So I paint, I draw, I do different things. I can do clay work, like not everybody, I guess, knows that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Unless they follow you on Instagram and see that awesome picture you posted recently.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, my
that was a
spider.
dope picture. Yeah. Yeah. That's a dope picture. I love that picture.
I had fun with that, but I posted that tiny ghost first with added the spiders and things on that. And then after that, I was like, now I got to have a spider me. And I was like obsessed with it. I was like, I got to figure it out,
Quick Draw does not think that our talents are very good. Well, my talent is I can wiggle my ears without touching them. I don't know if anybody can do that or not, but
no, God, I'm not that coordinated.
I've seen it done before.
I can play the drums.
Barely.
huh?
I said barely. Okay, we see it on that ear
much
better
now. It's just the angle there.
Yeah.
I can move my hair too. Because it's a hairpiece. You know what I'm saying? It's magnet. That's why. That's the only reason.
Just have the magnet up above.
There's a magnet up above that's moving it. See?
Look.
There you go.
That's pretty good stuff. That's good stuff. That's good stuff right there. I'm hoping to go pro with that. So but we'll see. We'll see.
Well, PDX said I was lying. I don't know how I'm lying when I literally just burped half the alphabet for you.
PDX says something's creepy. I assume it's what Jake.
I assume it's magnet hair, maybe.
Magnet hair,
or the spider. It could be either one.
The spider. Do you think the spider was creepy? I didn't think. I thought it was cool.
Thank you.
All right, I'm eating dog food. Anyone else
Quick
eating
Draw
with me?
says talent sucks
Cat
around
food
the pet
time.
food it is.
Yeah, so I don't have a talent sauce, but
Either.
I think I should get the pass on this one. I burped half the alphabet, damn it.
I mean, I gave several things. I don't know how hidden or magical they are, but I'm like, I gave a list.
I mean,
You're
if you
supposed
got,
to pick one and do it. And then you're supposed to do it. Can you cook something now, or is
How
that
do I do it? Like, go grab some
Put something
artwork?
out.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, grab a piece of paper and then paint something. Can you do that right now in the next 2 minutes?
I'll actually, here, hold up. I'll add to my
Uh-oh.
talking about talents.
uh-oh.
I'll bet.
Uh-oh. Challenge accepted.
listen, I'm going to apologize to my dog in the morning.
You eating all the snacks, or you realize how disgusting they are?
Like shit.
Well, it was. You should be nicer to your pets.
Well, most dogs will eat their own vomit, so I don't think they care that much about taste.
Well, I promise you, my dog.
And they also lick
fussy
their
food,
nether
eats
regions,
chicken.
so you know that.
Okay,
they
Eats
guys.
chicken nuggets and bacon.
I'm going with art, so I grabbed two different things. One's kind of normal but unfinished, and one's a little weird. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So the first one is a pixelated self-portrait I started that I've not finished, obviously.
Is
But
it the white part that you've done, or the other part?
this is what I've done.
Right, I
This is undone, but this is
I
going
didn't
to be a
know if it was
while.
Snow
But
White
it's a
and a snowstorm.
pixelated painting.
Barbarian.
So that's
drop
getting
that,
started.
Okay.
Yeah, drop the banner. Drop the
How do
banner.
you? So how do you do the
fun-
pixelated thing? So how do you do it? How do you like with the dots, or how do you make that happen?
You are literally what I do is I took an image of myself, and what I've done is for each section, because you actually go ahead and you grid it out, you are creating an individual mix of paint for each individual square. So no two squares are the same mixture, if that makes sense. Because if you think about it, if you look at your face and things, there are different tints and hues, you know what I mean? So it's really trying to pay attention to the details. And if you do that well, it has a very cool effect ultimately. Now, I also grabbed a sculpture where I talked about, I'm also weird. I don't know if anybody knows that.
No, we never.
But this is
a
a very
that's a
weird.
hidden talent for sure.
That might be a hidden talent. I'm weird, guys. So
That's
I
a
like
hidden-
to collect random things, almost like trash art, if that makes sense, where I'll just gather stuff, or I'll be like, hey, there's some cheap, weird item or whatever.
Mhm.
And we had a women's show not too long ago, and I had found some, oh my God, what are these even called? They're the things they do the pelvic exams with. I can't even think what it's called.
Speculate.
But I created
Oh.
a little beast with it. You get good crotch shot there.
Oh no! How much
So-
are you selling that for?
There you go.
Oh,
Last makes weird shit.
I'm about to buy an original.
I was going to
Last
say, is
Action
this going to be on
Pixel
Whatnot?
art.
This is one of the Whatnot live auctions.
And I do all kinds of stuff that's not
Oh.
necessarily just like that. I do normal paintings. I like making little sculptures. There's always, hold on. We'll get you another one. Hold on.
Oh man,
This is turning into the Last Ketchum weird art.
yeah.
festival.
I think she'll get a pass.
It's cool though. I like it when people do things that are different, and that is definitely different.
Oh yeah, it is.
Mhm.
Oh wow.
Well, Funko PDX likes it. He thinks it's cool.
We're going to keep going with the weird theme. So this is another weird. Now, mind you, when I do these, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't plan. I literally just play with it, if that makes sense. Like I'm just playing with things. Totally. Yeah. Get busy with it. No, it speaks to all kinds of different things, but I ain't going to bore you with all that. But usually I'm just playing and I make something, if that makes sense. I don't plan. But this is another little weird piece where I was playing with clay and I made this kind of weird bird creature.
Cool. So, what is he in a swimming pool? Is that what's happening there? Or?
He's just
Taking a mud bath.
chilling. It's kind of like a nest.
Okay, looks like he's in
The
a pool.
lighting is awful on here, but anyway, this is for me playing. I do art for fun. Like I said, it's weird, so I make weird art, and I have some stuff that's more normal. But anyway, I just play. So there's a fun last fact. I make weird stuff.
No, that's a good one. I like that.
It was cool. I thought it was cool. I liked it.
Yeah, so, like I said, and some of it's a little more normal. I don't know, but usually my mother's like, "What's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I'm just making stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever."
I would say that too. But it is
Just
wrong.
say no.
It just
What's
happens.
right with me? Damn it! What's wrong with
what's
you?
right with me? Keeping stuff weird, Keep it weird,
right.
guys.
It's a one of a kind. That is. You
We
won't
got a
find
nice
a two
callback.
of two. That's for sure.
A nice
One of one.
callback from Jen Lin.
I love that. The bird is celebrating after pooing on Kate Titus's silk shirt. Totally. That's actually why I
Good
made it. How did we know? Bam.
Funko PDX said, "Do any of you bite off your toenails?" No.
No.
Why? I can't even lift my foot that high.
I can, but that I wouldn't
Well,
even
are you saying
want
if you
to,
could,
guys.
then you would do that? Is that what you're saying?
No, most probably not, because I'll be
Oh.
surprised that I could lift my foot that high.
Well, I think if you took yoga, you probably could. Now, I wouldn't recommend
I
doing
wouldn't
it.
If I
bite
eat
off
yogurt.
No, took yoga.
I like
Oh,
Pilates.
yogurt.
He
I thought you
said-
said if I eat yogurt, I'll be able
you
to
said
lift my
if you
legs
eat
higher.
yogurt.
Sure,
Well,
man,
I mean,
give
I
my
guess you
kids
could do
yogurt.
that while you're in that position too, but I don't really see it's non sequitur. It didn't seem like it matched up, so not sure what was happening there.
Oh no.
Interesting. All right, so let's go to our next giveaway, and then we'll get
Giveaway.
back to her. All right. Has
Give it
everyone
away,
gone
give it
over
away,
to
give it away.
that video? Made sure to go ahead and
Is it the same video?
comment on the last video, and I will go through. I'll take a look at.
I'm still trying to figure out what I should give away.
Nadia's got a gremlin voice.
Is that right?
Which
She
one?
speaks
is
like
it?
a gremlin. Like
Mogwai?
talking about Mogwai or the other.
Yeah, that's what I was
gremlin,
just
the bad
saying.
gremlin.
True story. I mean, technically, some of the
Oh, okay,
gremlins
she's-
and gremlins, I think it was 2. Like one even could sing like better than most people I know. So I'm
Yeah, that
like,
was
you even
gremlins
have a
too.
normal
That was-
voice.
Oh, that's when they started
Oh.
cross-dressing and stuff as well, isn't it?
Oh yeah, there was
Yeah.
like the girl. There was the electric
I
one.
must
It got
rewatch
wild.
that. I must rewatch that. I haven't watched it in ages.
I was actually just watching it the other day. I got part of the way through.
Is it?
All right, so I'm going to go through. I'm going to slowly scroll down. Hopefully, you can see your name. If your name's not on here, make sure to go ahead over to the video and comment, and I will go ahead and take a look. This one is going to be for the Vampire Jack sealed soda. So this is what our next one's going
Oh
to be.
yeah. Actually,
Oh yeah, if I win
Vampire
that, I'm
Jack
taking that.
sealed
Yeah,
soda.
if I win this one, I'm taking it to
Just so you
sober
can take a
beer.
look.
I definitely want that one.
Yeah, I
The
want that.
Right,
evil
it could be the
gremlin.
chase. Could be the chase.
Yeah.
All right. Did everyone see their name on here? Let me take a look. Is there any comments of somebody that said they didn't see it?
Nope.
I'll give you a couple minutes, and if we're good, then we're good here.
Let's see if anybody commented recently. No, I think yeah, everybody who
And
commented
Kate
earlier.
Titus asked, and I'm pretty sure he's up there. Yep, you're on there, Kate
Yeah, I'm
Titus.
sure Kate Titus is in there.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, guys.
Except you
you've
commented
been
on that
the
video,
previous
then
one,
then you're straight. If you didn't,
it's
that's
the
when
same,
we
it's the
have
same
a
as the
problem.
last video, like I said.
Yeah, same video as the last one, so it should be good.
So yeah.
Okay, everyone good? No issues. All right.
Get
Need
it.
that soda. A lot of people need the soda. I hear you, buddy. All right, let's go ahead
Yes,
and
you're
do
still on the wheel,
a
Ken.
shuffle. Let's do a 7 shuffle.
7 shuffle. Ooh.
1 shuffle.
Does
2
anybody else think
shuffle,
that the
3
Funko
shuffle,
girls really like seeing themselves
4
on the
shuffle.
camera?
5 shuffle, 6 shuffle, and 7 shuffle. Now you have to be here to win this one. The first
Yeah,
one
you
you
gotta
didn't
be here
have
for
to.
this one.
This one and anyone
This one.
after, you have to be here right now. So we're going to give you 1 minute to respond in the comment that you're here. Okay, and then we can ask if you want us to open it now or.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here,
guys. I want that Jack, man.
Present.
Maybe I'll
Everyone
get
ready?
off this Chase. So
Let's do it.
Whenever you're ready, go.
There's no music. Sorry.
Hey, there's noise.
Go. Just pass my name, so.
I don't even see my name anywhere here.
Jesse Lundberg. Jesse Lundberg. Are you here?
Are you here?
Are you present?
Like I said, we're going to give you a minute.
Make yourself known.
I don't recall seeing.
Waiting.
Excuse me, HJC.
I don't remember seeing him in the.
I don't
comments
remember
at all.
that name either, but I haven't been here very long, so
Yeah, I don't remember. So we'll give you another 30 seconds or so, and then we'll move on. You got to be here to win. Got to be here to win. I need some soda to wash down that dog food. It is so gross.
Yeah, it just
You would
keeps-
think the dog food would give you bad breath.
I did that burp and it's just been sitting in there. Oh,
Yeah, I'm glad that you're in New York and I'm in Virginia. I got to be honest with you. I don't really need to.
it's not good. Besides,
I don't see
you got
him.
your rocket and cavity, Sam. Nice. I
Said
ordered
no
rocket. I haven't
chases.
got it yet.
Not here. Jesse, are you here?
I don't ever get chases anymore either.
All right. Looks like he's not here. Okay. We will
Round
remove him from the
2.
wheel.
Oh.
And we will spin it again. All right, everyone ready?
Let's go.
Again.
That's
Ooh.
Oh wow, the luau. Is the luau here?
Nope.
Here we go again. This could be a long night.
Nadia, my daughter loves
yeah, 1
Stripe,
minute.
by the way. We have one of the figures. I think it's a NECA figure, if I remember.
We're waiting. So while we're waiting, why are fish so smart?
Oh yeah, let's do some tricks.
Doesn't it depend on the fish?
No, they live in schools.
Oh, look at your dad joke. What's up?
Granddad joke.
There you go. I was like, seeing me over here, I'm thinking too hard. I'm like, let's discuss the reality of this, okay?
We're going to give him another 20 seconds, and then we might have to dust the luau.
Dun, dun, dun.
Where do boats go when they're sick?
Sarah said luau is dusted. Done.
All right. It's not looking good here.
Nope.
All right, here we go.
Hey, it's just keeping it exciting. People are like, oh, dang, I got another chance, you know?
This is turning into one of those, what do they call them, when they take everyone off the wheel and the last one left? Might turn into that. That's not the plan, but...
Yeah, right.
All right, let's try again.
The last man standing. Go
knockout. That's right. Yeah,
oh, Zach got it. A boat dock. There you go.
All right.
And well, I know Zach's here. Zach Bonifer's here.
There you go, Zach Bonifer.
Be not shame. Congrats, Zach.
So he better stay here.
Woo.
Just say I'm here. Oh, we lost Vincent.
I was going to say, I just saw him commented like 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, Zach's here. He better say
We
something.
lost Vincent. Oh, boy. Mr. Freeze is on the move again. Huh?
Look, Zach, he put rigged. There you go.
He's here. I do believe that. All right, so Zach, do you want us to open this soda right here to see if you got a chase, or do you want us to just send it to you sealed? Your choice. Happy to do either one. It's of course more exciting to do it here, and you'll know instantly if you get a chase, but that's your call.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun.
I love how Nightshade always uses the emojis. Like, it's always so exciting when she comes into a chat, because, you know, when she like adds your name, it's always like, it's almost like it's just like a pep rally behind it.
Yep.
It always
You
makes
want
me
to
happy.
open it? All right. It says,
He
looks
said,
like we're
open
opening
the
it. Let's
darn
go ahead and
thing,
stop
yes.
sharing here.
Open
Go full
it.
screen. There you go.
All right.
Chase.
Here we go.
Woo.
Let's
What do you
go.
think?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's
Chase?
go.
Get it.
All right. Let's see what we got. Oh, come on. It's not going to be one of these kind, is it? That darn can.
Oh, don't you hate it when they're stuck like that? It just really like,
Lately,
you
it's
know,
been a
you
lot of them
lose
like
the
this.
moment there, you
I
know?
got
The
it.
chases are harder to open.
All right, we're going to open the bag. We're not going to look at the pog. We're going
Yeah, don't look at the pod.
I want to do that. Let's see what we got here. What do you think?
Vince is coming back. Don't worry about it. He's
Is he?
probably backstage right now.
You think he's backstage? There he is.
No, somebody asked what happened to him. I said he's coming back.
There he is.
I pushed leave instead of the chat. I wanted
What
to
do we
see
got?
the chat.
Sounds like something I would do.
Common.
It's the common.
Yep,
Sorry
that's
about
the
that,
common.
Zach, but it's still a cool one. I
Hey, he's
you
cool.
don't have it. So yeah, he's a cool one. This is. There he is.
He's a cool figure though. Like, yeah.
Yep.
All right.
All right. You want to spin the wheel again so I can give away something?
Sure I do.
Nerd pool.
Nerd pool.
All right.
I'm gonna give away Nerd Deadpool. Who wants it?
So
Funko exclusive.
So Zach, just follow me on Bearded Barbarian Collectibles and just do a let me know your address and just remind me what you won, and I'll make sure to get it packed up for you.
Yeah.
All right. So what do we do? This Nerd Deadpool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Spin it again. Let's give
Spin
away
it
Nerd
again.
Deadpool.
You ready?
In it.
Put it on the
All right.
screen. Don't forget to put it on the screen.
Oh yeah, I gotta make sure to put it on screen. All right. Let's see. Share. Do. All right, ready? Here we go.
There we go.
You ready? All right. How many times do you want me to shuffle it?
Shuffle it 3 times for JKL.
1 shuffle, 2 shuffle, 3 shuffle for JKL. You ready?
Let's go.
Let's do it. This is for the Nerd Deadpool.
And if it lands on my name, I'm keeping it.
Hey, it counts.
You have to send it to yourself. Go ahead and
I
go
will
to the
do
post
that.
office and put your own address on it. How's that sound?
That would be hilarious.
Uh-oh. Are you serious?
It better not be Chase. It was a Chase.
Serious,
Chases? Here.
He's not here, though. He's not here. Spin it again. He's
Should
not
have
here.
stayed.
He's not here. He's busy watching some freaking
Yeah, he's watching the
football
game.
Oh,
I mean, I guess
got
to be
it.
fair, we could give him the minute, but I don't think he's here. And even if he was here, he'd tell me to spin
All
it.
right, we're
again,
gonna give him a minute, just like it's fair for everybody else. And then when he doesn't get it, then we can be happy.
Oh, I can't believe it landed on
You just have to
Chase.
message the group and just be like, where you at?
Right?
It's like, bro, do you want the Deadpool or not?
Like, you better show up.
What is it?
Oh, he's there. He showed up.
What?
He is here.
I
you
messaged
kidding
him or
me?
did his ears start burning? That's wild.
Oh, yeah.
Are you
yeah.
serious?
He's listening in the background.
He's listening in the background. That's skunk.
Ah,
Look at
That's
it.
horrible. Oh, come on, Chase.
That's awesome. That's
All right.
freaking awesome.
I reckon he
All right,
has it.
Chase.
I was
I'm
gonna
giving you the
get
option.
ready to say when he didn't show up, I was gonna put a link to his most recent video and put hashtag dusted
he's
and
saying-
have
he's saying
everyone
it's
put
great.
Oh,
hashtag
that would have
dusted
been funny too.
on his video. Darn.
Chase, that
Wow.
timing was like pretty legit.
All right, Chase. Well, I'm gonna give you the option if you want to take it or if you want me to spin it again. So you
Yeah,
hear
He's saying let's go. So I think he
it.
wants
Just for the integrity of the stream.
Yeah, integrity. Exactly. That's a good word to use right now.
Oh man.
I hope the Eagles are winning. Are the Eagles winning? Please tell me that they're winning.
Where's the Eagles from again? Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Yeah, Philadelphia.
Chase.
Hello, Chase.
Hello.
Do you want this pop or can we spin it again?
He said spin it.
All right. We're going to
Let's
spin
go
it again.
spin it.
I
Okay.
wish you hadn't.
Oh, the
All
Bucks
right.
are winning, so
Go
he's
ahead and
happy.
remove him. Okay.
The Bucks are
He's
winning,
happy
so
he
he's
won.
happy.
That's all. It was all
Yeah.
about winning. All right, you ready? So you want to
I don't know if they
shuffle
won
again?
the game, but they're winning right now. So
All right, we'll shuffle it 3 times again.
3 more times.
That's some
One more
legit
time.
support. He's
Jake,
like stalking in the background, lurking.
Okay.
Yeah, we love it. We
Lurking.
love it.
Lurker.
Who wants it? Who wants it? Who wants it? It's gonna land on my name now. It's gonna land on JKL. That'd be hilarious. That'd be
Oh my gosh,
It's
it's
so
right
close.
there.
No, you barely
Yeah.
missed it.
Keep going. Thank
Pat.
Congrats, Tech. Oh my gosh, that was
That would've
wild.
been
That was like right there.
Well, Tats was
Oh.
earlier.
you. Tats here. I know Tats was here earlier.
Oh, he's been
That's
here.
weird.
Yeah, I thought for
Okay.
sure it was going to land on you. I'm like, come on.
It was so close.
Oh, that would have been
Tats
so funny if it hit me. I just knew it was gonna hit me.
Ah.
All right.
Oh, there he
There
is.
we go.
Give me your
Tats is
Instagram, Tats. Give me an address so I can send you this.
Yeah.
Oh
Good
man,
JKL. Okay.
that's funny.
All right. So we can do one more.
Yeah, hit me
and
on
I'll do something-
Instagram, at JKL _awesome. Nerd Deadpool. And I just got that Deadpool too. You know, every Deadpool I get, I give away. Every Deadpool I've
It
got,
doesn't
I'm
say
giving
Star
away.
Wars on it.
Yeah,
Well,
it sure
one of the
doesn't say
things,
Star Wars.
are we going to give away that saw, Pop the Heat? You know, that jigsaw that you had? You said you regretted it. I mean, you don't really need it.
I wouldn't give that away to my worst enemy. Like.
All right. I'll do what. Well, like I said, I'll do one more, and it'll be a giveaway for something from the Pop Stack. So we'll
look, Fett decided to show up now. We're still eating it, Fett. It's still here.
Oh, he thought he was gonna get away from eating dog food. No, that's not cool. That is not.
I think
cool.
Fed's like, no, they've been doing it for 2 hours. They got to be finished now.
Yeah, we got to be
come
finished
on,
now.
Fett. We can add more questions.
Yeah,
Join.
jump in.
Oh, there's plenty of questions. There was all kinds of questions on that website. No worries. All right, let me go ahead and do a shuffle here. All right, let me shuffle 4 times.
What are you giving away this?
One more giveaway from my Pop Stack. Let's see what we can.
Oh, from the stack. Okay, cool.
Or we can give away some of your Star Wars pops. That sound good, JKL? Or what do you think?
I did get a copy of a Mando, so I mean,
no, I'm not going to give.
I don't want to give it away, but.
All right, we got Mike Busker.
Woo!
All right, Mike.
Busker,
congrats, Mike. You there?
It won.
He was there earlier.
Yeah, he was earlier.
What's up, Mad Hatter?
Mad Hatter, the Bob Ross of Funko.
Hey,
What's
Mad
up?
Hatter, how you doing, buddy?
What, baby?
Hey, I'll stagger times.
We need to have some music. I mean, one of the things that Chase does provide is like some extra sound effects.
Yeah, he has that soundboard.
I mean, you know, yeah, he's the soundboard man, so he's really
just make your own. You know, wow, whatever, it's fine.
Well, I felt like that's the one thing that Chase can do for the group. You know what I mean? We don't really have any other talents he has. So we figure that he could at least offer that. But if there's a football game on, he doesn't care if his wife is choking or if his car is on fire. He is going to sit in front of that television and watch it, and that's all there is to it. So I haven't seen Mike Buskirk yet. Where are we, Mike?
He may have left.
He may have left, yeah, because he was definitely here at one point. All right, I'll give it about 10 more seconds, and then, Mike might get dusted again. It's not looking good. Not looking good.
What's the dusted sound? Now I feel like we need one. You know what I mean? Like I feel
sounds
like
a carpet sweeper, now. I guess. I don't know. Carpet
dusted.
Sweeper?
You know what I mean? Like what?
Dusted.
We're gonna need a good voiceover person to try to do some of these things.
Yes.
Pop the Heat's been doing some. Vincent, you've been doing some voiceover work. I've heard it in a couple different places.
Yeah. Disney's using me next in.
You know what? The last time I was at Disney, they had an announcement in the men's room. It did sound a lot like you, so I do appreciate it.
It was just some other random South African.
I see. All right. Well, it looks like I'm taking you off the wheel, buddy. You have been dusted.
Dusted. Right. Oh, sorry. I couldn't resist.
All right. I'm gonna do 2 shuffles, and then we'll spin it again. All right. Let's see what we got. People are missing out. You got to tell people. You show up. You got to stay. You got to hang in there. Do. All right.
Is it Arcade Pop? Arcade Pop was here earlier.
Arcade Pop. Are you still here? He's here at one point.
Uh-oh.
Arcade Pop, are you here?
Are you
here? This is probably the most we've had people get dusted.
Breaking records.
Maybe we can at them.
No, because if they're not here, they don't deserve it.
Right. I wouldn't use
Well, I
that
mean, in
term,
the
but yeah,
chat, because doesn't it like
Damn it.
highlight
Unless-
them if they're
unless
in the
he's-
chat? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but then
Isn't that a
unless it
thing?
pings, unless
Yeah.
they
No,
got
I don't
sound.
think it lists like if people don't comment, you don't know who's in the chat. I think it's interesting. I wish they would kind of do that, but I guess
When last
people
did
that
Killer's
don't
Bird
want
won
to,
something?
people to know. I don't know.
It's supposed to be here, damn it.
Well, I know at one point he was here because I do remember.
Yeah, he was here
comments.
earlier. Yeah, he was.
But yeah, this is a long live. I mean, people got lives. I don't know why they have lives. They're supposed to be here,
Yeah,
But
that's true.
Dusted. Oh, sorry.
All right.
You just see the word dusted. Like, you see it here. It's gold.
All right.
Makes me
you've
think of
been
the
officially
Kool-Aid man. You just see him busting. Dusted.
Dusted.
All right, let me do 3 shuffles and let's try again. All right, here we go again. The 15th time is a charm? I don't know. I mean, is that what we're talking about?
I mean, it sounds good. Why not? We'll just keep it going.
That's what it looks like. That's what it's looking like. Uh-oh, here we go again. Magnus Fork. You here,
Dun, dun, dun.
sir.
Are
we
you
go.
here?
I'm not sure if he was here at one point or not. It's another good question.
I don't recognize it.
Don't know.
Hey, it totally counts, James.
He's from Portugal. From Portugal.
We could just start doing a 10, 9. You know what I mean?
I know, right? Just count it down. 8.
Be like, you gotta be on it. You want it.
All righty. That's just the 3 in a row. That's not good. That's not good. You need to let people know, hey, you should hung out. You missed out. It's happened to me once too. I was on a live and I left early and I won, but for whatever reason,
I totally won something
that happened
once.
to me too.
In like the few seconds, I popped out and popped back in, and I was like,
Whoops.
"How did I miss this?" I was literally gone for like seconds.
I was on a live one time and they were giving something really nice, and the person left and I knew they left, so I messaged them on Instagram real quick, trying to help them out, but they didn't get back quick enough, so it didn't work out for them. All right, Magnus, looks like you're out of luck, buddy. Out of luck. All right, here we go. Dusted.
That actually happened to me on Wayne and TechBot back in the day when they first started. I was there earlier in the stream and then I left and they did a giveaway and I won. I was like, I had to go to sleep, man. I had to get up early. Key tons of fun.
Tons of fun.
I don't know if they're still here.
Tons of fun.
Are you here?
I see Mad at
Lord have mercy. What is it? Everyone's bedtime or something? What's going on here?
I see Mad at says he was on Beardo Pop's Whatnot Live and missed out on a grail.
Yeah, that
Raz said bodies stacking high now.
Yeah. We're stacking
real.
high. We sure are.
I think at this point we should just start counting from 5, 4.
I know, right? 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Be like, you're here. You better be on it.
But you gotta give them at least 10 to 15 seconds because remember they gotta type it, and then once they type it, it takes a few seconds before it pops up.
I tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and remove it. If he shows up, and I'll give him something else because I got a lot of stuff on the pop stack. It's all good. So I'm gonna spin it again. If he shows up, I can get to him and whoever else.
She's counting it down, y'all. She's got it.
I'm running out of time.
Running out of time. Let's go.
Running out of patience here. Come on now.
So this isn't a slumber party. We're not staying.
Nah, that's not really the plan. Not really the plan. Asper.
Uh-oh. Asper.
Are you here?
They are not.
He's like, moving on. Hadn't seen you. No.
Next.
Okay, Titus.
Who knows? Some people could be lurking.
God.
You know what I mean?
Lord have
Okay,
mercy.
Titus is losing patience. It's game over. He's like, nope.
Asper, are you lurking?
This is becoming something that I've never seen before. Usually people will hang. I guess people are hanging. All right, let's try a couple. Let's do it again.
Oh, man.
Spin it.
I mean, this is Pop the Chaos. It is a little chaotic. Why not shake it up?
There's supposedly 29 people.
It's supposed to be fun. Usually giving things away is fun, but this is becoming an ordeal.
I know, right? Don't worry. If I win, I'll take it.
Oh, it's close. There we go.
Pops was here. He was here.
Check Pop.
Are you still here?
Oh, you here.
Someone say Cheap Pops 3 times and you'll appear.
Yeah, you should do, right?
You can't give stuff away. Isn't that sad? You can't even give stuff away.
I know, right?
He's there.
There he is. Yay!
There he is.
Finally.
Oh, thank goodness. Yay.
Way to be president.
all right.
What's
Let me go ahead and
up? Good
pull
job.
Oh, that was insane.
Let me go ahead and
Chase
pull up
said
the banner real
hashtag
quick.
rigged.
Oh, man.
Woo!
That's crazy.
Let's
It's about time. It sure is.
For real.
Oh, you might as well have just did the knockout. It just went down to the last
Yeah, I
person.
mean, it basically became a knockout.
Holy.
So Cheap Pops, have a look at the stack there. You see if there's something you like.
I also have it
Send
posted on
us the
Instagram
video.
if that's not enough time for you to see.
Send him a message on Instagram and let him know.
I like
Thank
Kevin. He said, congrats on someone winning.
Swear, I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right.
That's funny.
All right.
Did he come up with something?
Super Chicken? Is that a pop there? I can't remember. Super Chicken.
Super Chicken. Yes.
Oh, Super Chicken. Okay, yeah.
Chicken.
That's cool. Go ahead and follow me
Drop
at
me
Beard
a
of Barbarian
message.
Collectibles on Instagram and just tell me what you won and send me your address and I'll pack it up and get it shipped out for you.
Yes.
I feel like it's weird. That makes me want Chinese food. Super chicken.
Super chicken.
I don't know why.
Can I have it
It's a
with that
special.
Super
It's a
Chicken?
Super Chicken number 7.
That's
I
it.
guess,
With
man,
soy
I'd be
sauce.
down. Let's try it.
On today's live, we order Chinese.
All right.
Oh
Ooh,
my
get
God, I
this.
would
I would
love
do
a
that.
live where we get to eat.
I would do
I'd be
yeah.
so all over that.
We are getting to
Ooh,
eat.
Listen,
What are you talking
I'm
about?
on a live where I'm eating dog food.
Yeah,
Trust me,
yeah.
I'll
You
be
know
on a
that
live
in
when I
my
eat
number
anything.
I mean,
7
if
in
you
a
were a
Chinese
schnauzer,
restaurant, not
you'd be
quite
very
the same
happy
vibe,
right
guys.
now. Okay?
Different
We should
vibes.
have we should have a ramen night or something.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my
Ramen.
God. Yes.
Sushi.
Okay. Who's
See, we can have our slumber party with ramen, guys.
Oh, we could do that.
Who's the
Have
next
a late
person
night
that's doing
live
Pop
on
the
the
Chaos?
weekend or
Big ass bowl
something,
of
you
ramen.
know. Be in
Who's the next one,
PJs,
yeah?
get some ramen. Beautiful.
Yes.
We
Yes.
figured out who's the next one yet.
Yeah, who's
The
next?
next person
Who is
should be
next?
Fett. Fett is next. And then
So
you and
Fett,
all
we're
Fed,
gonna
if
do
you're in the
slumber party
chat,
with
you've heard
ramen.
our wishes, okay?
Listen, Fit's an anime duty, so he'll dig the ramen idea.
Oh yeah. Is Fett still in here? Let's
I
do
don't
some
know.
ramen.
So what does anime have to do with ramen? Did I miss something?
They eat a
or-
lot of noodles in anime.
Dude,
They
Well,
eat a lot of
some they
anime.
do. Some of these animes and even movies and things, they do eat a lot of food and beautiful looking food. But
Isn't that
Funko's
where ramen
like I feel like
comes from?
attached that to like
Ramen
everybody
come from
for
that
some
side
reason.
of the world?
So maybe the next thing should be a mukbang. Is that what it is? Mukbang?
Yes.
Still mukbang, yeah.
Don't tempt me with a good time, all right?
It's a good time.
This is a good time. We're
I'm
eating.
excited
you know.
now.
We've been
This is the first one the group has done where we ate, and so you're welcome.
So
All
are
right,
we gonna
let's
do?
see.
Are we gonna do a few more questions or?
Yeah, we'll do
Or
a couple more
mukbang.
questions, and then we'll
All
wrap
right,
up
let's
for
go.
the evening. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Night,
All right,
Martin.
Yeah, I'm cool. Just do a few more questions, and then unfortunately I
see.
have to do a thing called sleep.
Yeah, me too.
That's
I gotta work
important.
in the morning.
Overrated.
I'm working overtime tomorrow.
All right.
Zach, eating noodles is for all times of day. It would just make our little slumber party more exciting, okay?
No, he put noodles in parentheses. I think he's thinking of a different type of noodle.
Oh, a different noodle. I got that. I hear you. Got it.
Yeah.
It's been
All
a
right,
long week. I'm a little slow. Gotcha.
All right, you
And
ready?
well, that's still wrong. That's still for any time of day. What are we talking here?
Yeah, that's for any time of day too. Yeah, I don't mind
Just
that.
saying.
Yeah.
What, ramen?
Look,
Noodles.
No, the other type of noodle.
Any time of day, breakfast, you'll eat noodles
Eating
for
the noodle.
breakfast?
Eating
Hell, I'll
the
eat
noodle.
anything any time of day. I'll even like breakfast at the end of the
Innuendo,
day.
barbarian. Eating the noodle.
The noodle.
You say
After
so.
dark.
Free the noodles, guys. All right, calm down.
I don't know. I don't know what I must have missed something. I don't know what
You
the fuck
totally
I'm
did, and it's fine. Just keep going with it.
Yeah, just keep going.
I'm ignoring this. All right, you ready?
Yeah, let's
Who
go.
was your first celebrity crush?
Janet Jackson. Still my number one celebrity
Nice.
crush.
Hmm.
If you want to go, actually, you know what? That's a lie.
Janet Jackson. She's probably
It
getting
was,
up there, don't you think?
She's only a few years older than me. But no,
I know, but you're getting way up there. You know what I mean? So
my first celebrity crush was Batgirl from the Batman TV show. I used to
Which
watch
girl?
that as a kid. Batgirl from the Batman TV show. Yeah, I used to watch
I don't
Batman
know.
a lot.
Okay.
And all the Catwomen.
Because they're fabulous.
It seems to
Julie
be a
Newmar,
costume that you're more interested in than the people that are actually in them, because you haven't named a single name yet.
No, I said because I don't remember the
I didn't
name
say what
of.
fettish are you
I don't-
into. I said
I don't
what
remember the
person,
name of the actress that
celebrity
played
crush
Batgirl.
are you into?
But,
You seems to be some sort of weird latex
Julie Newmar,
cat fetish. I don't
Eartha
understand.
Kitt, and
Okay.
what's the name of the other Catwoman?
Okay.
The three original ones from the Batman TV show from the 60s. I don't remember her name, but Julie Newmar and Eartha Kitt. I don't remember the other one. Okay,
Okay.
but
So
they all
if
played
you're-
Catwoman.
If you're
and
in your
Batgirl.
50s and 60s, you'll really know who they're talking about. If anybody's in their 40s, you'll have no idea what he's talking about. But that's okay.
I'm in my
appreciate that.
40s.
You are in your waning years of your 40s.
It's still a 4. Okay.
You're
like
one
it
sneeze away from hitting 50 at this point. So just
Look, key tons of fun. You came late. You would have won something.
You
we
would've
spun the
won.
wheel.
Would have won.
Oh.
All right. So
Next.
Les, what do you got?
Okay, one, my memory sucks. So good luck too far back. But two things I can think of, like I don't remember a lot of stuff, but I remember with I think it was Interview with a Vampire. I thought I could have just licked Brad Pitt. He was just amazing in that movie. I have a thing for, I think I'm maybe on the same fantasy vibe as JKL up here. Like I like vampires. I think not like the glowing glitter crap they make nowadays. And sorry for anyone that likes that, but I like real vampires. I don't know why I thought that was cool, sexy, whatever.
Yeah.
But I also really loved, and this is going to be shocking to people, Batman. I swear to God, when I was even as an adult, I saw somebody dressed as Batman at a park, and I was couldn't even talk. I was so excited. And I'm like, I know this is just somebody in a costume. And I was still excited.
But it's Batman.
You know? So I guess those are two of mine that I can think of.
And he wears his underwear on the outside. Come on.
Hey, that's all right. You know what's going on. It's fine.
All right, Vincent, what do you got?
Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston. That's a good one too.
That
I had a
seems
crush
kind
on
of
her
recent.
for a long time.
I always thought when you when you were a teenager, you didn't have
your first celebrity crush.
That was really a first.
Well,
You can't go.
She was young back then.
But your
Yeah,
first
but you're old.
celebrity
So
crush.
your
Well,
first
that's what I can
celebrity crush
remember,
is from
First one you can remember.
See, that's me.
Okay.
I'm I don't
No.
remember that far back. Lord.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
I'm not young and I'm not very old either, but it was a long time ago that I was a teenager.
Right.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So what you would have thought had been somebody like I don't know, Marilyn Monroe or something like that. Somebody that was in a black and white movie or something.
I'm not that old.
Well, to be
Buster
fair,
Keaton's
you don't
girlfriend
have
or
to be
something
old
like that.
to have
I
a
don't know.
crush on Marilyn Monroe. She could have just been the first person you saw as a kid.
Oh,
you
Betty
had a crush
Page
on, so,
is one
you
of
know.
the older icons that I thought was
I'd
gorgeous.
say, honestly, Jennifer
Betty
Aniston.
Page.
I always dig Jennifer Aniston. She was
Okay.
All right, we'll let that go.
It's not the truth.
Okay. We'll be the judge of that. For me, it was Alyssa Milano. Okay, I was
she was a good
totally
one, too.
into Alyssa
Yeah.
Milano.
She's beautiful.
I
Yeah.
still love her.
This is
too.
when it gets kind of creepy and weird.
Still
I
love
had
her.
a little wooden plaque that I made, right? And then I went to a place and it had like a heart with an arrow pointed through it. And I painted it red and I wrote Alyssa on it and I put it on my wall. Yeah. I mean, but I took that down weeks ago. So don't worry about that. So no,
You're like, my
seriously.
shrine has been reduced. It's
Right.
fine, guys. I've calmed down. I've moved past that.
Correct. Exactly.
Kay Titus, you know I love Batman.
Yeah, I had a crush on Alyssa Milano at one point too. Yep. Tiffany Amber Thiessen, yeah, she's hot.
Yeah.
Julie Newmar, there you go.
Julie Newmar.
Lee Merriweather, there you go. And Eartha Kitt, yes, all the Catwomen from the Batman show.
I didn't realize,
Catwoman is beautiful.
James, I didn't realize you were that
Poison
old.
Ivy. It's very attractive roles, characters.
Yeah, and then the costumes were just like, whoo.
Yes, they're beautiful.
Yep. But Janet Jackson's my number one favorite of all time. Yeah.
Who was it? Shakira that did the hips don't lie stuff?
Yes. Oh, Shakira's another one. Okay, but I met Janet Jackson. She was here. We had a.
JKL's going to need a cold shower after this one's over. Just so
Just
take it easy. Take it easy now. Take it easy. All right.
But I met Janet Jackson. She was here when they were honoring her, and I got to go backstage and meet her.
I actually
I couldn't even talk to her. I was standing there. She was looking at me. She was like, "Do you want a hug?" And I was like, "I couldn't even talk. I can't talk." I told you,
Shakira. That was really cool.
Shakira was cool. I remember it. I feel like everybody and their dog had a crush on Shakira at one point, you know?
Oh, yeah.
During the Soccer World Cup 2010, she came to do that whole song and everything. And she stayed at the hotel I was working at. She's tiny. She's really, really short.
Yeah,
She arrived. She actually arrived in like a wig and everything and sunglasses. Like, the typical trying to hide away. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really cool.
And then you followed her the whole time.
No.
Yeah.
He has some legal documents with her signature on it. You know what I'm saying? Please stay 1,000 yards away from this person. All right, let's see. All right. What is your worst habit?
Oh boy.
Besides these things.
That's a good answer.
Besides these things.
Yeah, I hear you. That's a bad one.
My worst habit. I'm pretty sure I have a lot of them. Someone else would have to tell you my worst habit. But if I had to
getting mail during lives on Wednesday.
Yes, but that's not my habit. That's the mail, the post.
Who ordered it? Who ordered the things? Who?
My worst habit. I would say, I don't know how bad it is, but I know I tend to interrupt people. Like if you're saying something and I have a thought I want to say, because I know I'm going to forget what I want to say. So I want to just get it out. And it's like, you can finish your story, but I just have to get this thing out before I forget. So I know I interrupt people a lot. So I don't know if that's the worst. Oh, you know what? My worst habit used to be, but I think I got a little bit of a hold on it, was being really sarcastic. Kind of funny since I'm wearing the sarcastic shirt, but yeah.
You haven't gotten a hold of it. Just in case you were curious, you haven't gotten a hold. It's out of control.
Well, when I'm on live, it's kind of fun to do. But when you're like genuinely talking to people and you're constantly being sarcastic or making a sarcastic remark, that's not cool. So I don't do it as much as I used to. But yeah, I'd say that was probably my worst habit.
Okay, that's good. Last, what do you think?
I'm going with two things. One, I overthink way too much. And I know I'm probably like too intense sometimes because I overthink way too much. But I do the same crap JKL just described, because I was raised in a highly opinionated, loud family, intelligent people. They like to debate. They like to talk, and everybody talks at the same time. So if you're at a table, everyone can hear and talk back at the same time. So when you're raised where everybody's talking at once, it's hard not to do that with other people because that's normal. That's how I've been raised. And I'm like him too. I'm like, I'm afraid I'm going to forget, or my brain's going to wander off. And what if I never say it? Yep. So I interrupt people like crazy, just naturally without even a thought, even though I intend it to be mutually to continue to go, if that makes sense, like keep flowing. Right. But I know there's people that makes nuts. Very much.
Yeah. I try not to do it, but sometimes I can't help it because I got to get out my thought so I don't forget to get out my thought.
I totally do it.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I was raised that way. Everybody did it. So it's like, it's
just what it was, right?
That's a good one. What do you think, Vincent?
I finally actually see why we all actually get along.
You said the same thing.
That you're a terrible
Listen,
listener? Is that what you're saying?
I got a bad habit for getting worked up for the most silliest of things. Like something can trigger me very quickly. Like I don't do it on obviously because the views will be too high. But kidding. No, I get worked up depending on the topic. Depending on the topic, I get really worked up, and a lot of the time it's not necessary. You know, I get like really and like if and a bad habit of mine is if I don't see it my way. Good luck trying to convince me, because honestly, I'm stubborn in some of the ways in seeing things, and I'd say that may be a bad habit of mine.
No, I can definitely see that for sure. I second that.
When we talk some Funko stuff, yeah, he gets really worked up.
That's just,
We
listen,
know it's coming.
You must hear me when I'm allowed to be.
Yeah, right. When you're uncensored, yeah.
When I'm uncensored, the kids are at school and Funko does some crazy shit with my mind, and then I start getting. You see, I'm just thinking. I'm not even.
Not even there, and it's already setting them off. Okay, next subject.
His blood starts boiling.
Another one maybe that you curse a lot, Vincent.
I do.
I've noticed
that is
quite a potty mouth lately.
That is a bad habit, but this was explained in the last live.
Yeah.
I work in the industry of restaurants.
Yep.
Where if you don't curse, it might actually end up happening to someone's face. So you do it in the background and you let it all out at once.
But we're not serving food here. Well, other than
We should be.
food, but,
Well,
for me, I'm perfect in every way. So I really don't have
Obviously.
any bad habits. So
that's why
from
you
that
eat,
perspective,
that's
got
why you
nothing
ate
to
the
say.
dog food before you even answered, because you knew you were just gonna spit out a bunch of crap, right?
no, I'm very arrogant. I know everything. My wife thinks I'm a know-it-all, and of course I do, and I legitimately do. And sometimes I have a tendency to not do a good job of listening to other people. I'm preparing my thought, just like everyone else said, preparing my thoughts, and I think it's to have a good comeback. Always have a good comeback ready, but I can't do that and listen at the same time. So listening is sort of goes kind of out the window. I have to sense what people are saying. People are saying stuff, and I'm sensing it, and I think that's pretty good. I think
You have to feel the energy.
Feel
in the room.
energy.
Usually the energy is not very good, so I'll just.
I just keep having flashbacks about you getting impatient with sodas and not getting a chase. I'd say you get impatient.
I do have anger issues. That's another one. I have anger issues.
If anybody hasn't seen that, the one video where he's just getting impatient, he's not getting a chase. He's like 6 sodas in and he hasn't gotten a chase yet.
Oh, I did see that one.
Well, it's frustrating. I mean, I feel entitled. There's another thing that's wrong with me. I'm a very entitled person. I deserve what I want when I want. So
I have a temper too, but you got to work at that.
Hmm?
So I have a temper too, but you have to work at it. It's not going to just be there, you know.
I see.
Yeah.
You got to chip at it.
Yeah. I don't have a temper, but I tend to hold things in until I hit that explosion point, and then once I explode, it's like it's over. Like,
but I think in today's age, I think a lot of people are like that.
That's why I'm more zen now. Yeah, I'm a lot more.
JKL comes off to most people like he's a real easygoing guy. He's really not. He's
really not.
I am an
easygoing guy.
He just needs you to send some, sexy cosplay Catwoman stickers or something, okay?
Ooh, yeah, you can send me some.
He's like, do it. What's up?
Yeah.
That's his zen right there.
There we go, baby. Heck yeah.
All right, we're gonna do one more, and then we'll let her.
I sent that stuff to Clara one time, silver-haired wolf. I sent her a bunch of like the cosplay of like the different characters and stuff. They make some fun ones.
Oh yeah, when I was at Comic-Con, that's one of the reasons I love going. The cosplay, people are just awesome.
It's wild.
Freaking awesome.
All right, we'll do one last one here.
Yes.
When was the last time you cried? And what?
Right before the stream.
What are you crying about?
The dog food.
Because I had to come eat dog food.
You wear your emotions on your sleeve. It's something to work on.
To be honest, the last time I cried was Monday, when right after I put my kids on the bus and sent them home. Every time they leave, I always tear up. It wasn't like a full on bawling, but I always tear up.
You do know they're going to come back, though, right? I mean,
yeah, but I miss them. I miss them as soon as they leave. Come on, they're my life, man. I love my babies. Although one is grown and the other one thinks she's grown, but my baby, man. So, but the last full on like ugly cry, I'm trying to think. I don't know. It was a long time ago. Probably this might be a little depressing, but probably when I realized that my marriage was over. And so yeah. That was a long time ago though. That was
well, you really brought down the line there, buddy. I appreciate that. Thank you for that.
Well, listen.
Hey, when you bring up crime, that's
Well, it could be tears of joy. I mean, I didn't say it had to be a negative thing.
That could be even tears and anger. Let's get real.
That's true. Tears of anger. I do cry when I get too angry.
I would say that was tears of
gotten angry in a long time.
That happens.
Yeah. But no, that was the last real ugly cry I did, and crying when my kids leave always. But that's it. I'm sorry. I don't really happy cry.
What are you sorry about?
And I haven't been angry in a while, so I don't do angry cry. I do cry when I'm angry, but I don't get angry like that anymore, or I haven't in a long time. So
sounds like rage. That sounds like a rage situation when you're crying.
I said I'm much more zen now. I can vent and let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I'm not angry anymore.
So you said you vent, so you shout at somebody, and then
no, it's like
better.
It's like when something bad happens, you kind of you let the emotion take you. You complain, you bitch, you moan, and then you let it go. Because what are you holding on to it for? Let it go. And now,
why can't you just let it go without doing all these other things where you're making?
No, but you got it because
it sounds like you're making other people miserable. You're like,
no, you don't have
find
to let
someone
other people
and
miserable.
Scream at them, and I'm going to feel so much better. What about the other person? Won't they feel terrible?
I didn't say all that. All right. So suppose I'm in my house and I break my favorite cup.
Yeah.
It's going to upset me, but I'm not going to hold on to that anger all day like some people would. Okay, my favorite cup is broken. Fudge. Sweep it up, put it in the garbage, and let it go. Okay. What's my second favorite cup? Now that's my favorite cup. You know what I'm
saying? That's
real. Be less clumsy or something. I don't know.
I always end up breaking my favorite cups. Always.
Yeah. Usually when I drop or break my cup, I break it more by smashing it some more and get angry more. It's easier to keep up.
It sounds like you got real rage issues there.
I just do the sad, and then I'm like, oh well, throw it away, move forward. New favorite cup.
Yeah. So that's what I mean by venting. I'm not saying you go out and scream at people. You just
that's what I assumed was happening. Like there's a train coming by and you hear screams, and it's JKL just screaming at people as he's driving the train down. You're just like, what in the world was that? Now you know why New York is such a violent place. I mean,
I would love to see that video. Just get a GoPro. It'd be fine.
GoPro.
Get one of your colleagues to take a video.
Even if it's just a skit, worth it. Do it.
If I could record while I worked, I would record so much.
Get someone else
I'm not allowed
to
to
when you come past and just shout out the window.
Listen, I'm surprised you guys haven't seen me on YouTube earlier because they got the train buffs. They be out there with the cameras recording and stuff. I'm probably on plenty of videos on YouTube because when we're in uniform doing our jobs, they're allowed to record us. We can't do anything about it unless we hide our face or something. But
well, they can record you. Then why can't you record you? I don't understand.
Because while I'm operating, I cannot be doing anything other than operating. It's a distraction.
What about your daughter? She could record you then, right?
No, she can't be up there with me.
No, she's out there with the other folks that are recording you. She could be there with them, right?
No. Okay, so what? How is she going to be on the platform recording and I'm on the train while it's moving? Then that means I'm leaving her there.
Two people in the
train, okay?
Places. It happens all the time. I don't understand. What are we talking about?
Do they let you wear masks? You could have like a Vader mask, and then they can't film your face. Then you get your, to be anonymous.
Oh no! Now, yeah, we all wearing our masks, so yeah, now it's different. But
or those really dark glasses that people that are blind wear.
I don't care if I get recorded.
When you're driving the train.
I just wish I could record.
I think it'd actually just be hilarious. You just see Darth Vader.
That's I think you get those dark glasses and that stick like a blind person would have, and then get into the train and see what happens. Then.
Like some of us like doing stuff like that to mess with the passengers, but our job doesn't even like that. They don't like us having fun.
Go figure. It's shocking that they wouldn't like people being horrified by getting on the train.
Christmas, we can't wear like Christmas hats, like the elf hats or Santa hats. Halloween, we can't wear like I guess we can't wear costumes, but little things here and there just to kind of have fun with it. There's such sticks in the mud.
Yeah.
I swear. All right. So who's next? Last, did you go?
No. I'm trying to think. Like obviously, if there's ever been relationship troubles, obviously that's a place that sometimes could be sad or mad tears. But I don't really remember exactly. But because of my health condition, sometimes I get really worn out, really fatigued. It can make me moody. It can make me irritable. Things like that, which is going to fluctuate. You know what I mean? So sometimes just with those lows, I can get a little teary sometimes, but I tend to be more towards, I don't know, other feelings. Crying's not really my go-to, if that makes sense, but I'd say either completely exhausted or like relationship problems are usually when I would cry, if that makes sense.
I see.
Because I haven't had like somebody passed away in a few years. You know what I mean? Like I don't have anything current that's that emotional on that side of the world. And I have to be pretty dang mad if I'm going to cry out of being mad, if that makes sense. And I haven't been that pissed off in a minute either, thankfully.
Yep.
Okay, very good. What about you, Vincent? Did you go?
You might not like my answer.
I'm not going to like your answer.
Now.
Why am I not going to like it?
Eat the dog biscuits now.
You'll hear in a second, man. Not past Sunday, but Sunday before, I watched the latest episode of Naruto, which is an anime. And one of the main characters of Naruto, which is now featured obviously in Boruto, died. And it was a very sad moment for me.
So the cartoon that you were watching,
doesn't exist.
They stopped drawing the figure.
In the beginning.
Is that what they? Because you do realize that's what it is, right? Because it's a cartoon, and they just said we're going to stop drawing this figure now.
Period. It can be sad.
I just about almost signed a disclaimer saying, "You're not going to like this."
I appreciate that because I've cried.
It is one of the most famous characters.
I've cried in
movies.
movies.
The nine-tailed fox.
No, I'm not talking about a movie. It's just like a cartoon.
Yeah,
it's
the nine-tailed fox is a very
cartoons.
solid character in the series. So yes, and real world last cry was, I think, maybe about 2-3 months ago when my aunt died. It's an aunt that I lived by while I was going through high school. So yeah, I had a really good relationship with them. So
yeah.
But otherwise, yeah.
Okay.
So the anime cry 2 weeks ago.
I've teared up at certain parts in movies and cartoons and stuff with characters. It's sad. Like last said, you get invested in these characters.
When you invested in the story and you don't see it coming at all.
Yeah.
Like I didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
And they just stopped drawing it.
So I won't make fun.
I'm tired of drawing that one character.
I don't think I've ever full-blown cried in a sad movie or show, but I know there's times where it gets you a little teary at least, where it's just like, dang, why?
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to cry and you're going to think, you assholes, you made me run this hard enough to cry. I was waiting for my moment to cry.
Yeah.
Right.
Just like Nick said.
I do cry. I do cry at movies. I've gotten to a point that this is how I know I'm getting old and senile, because I used to laugh at my dad that used to cry at movies. And he's like, it's going to happen to you. You know what I mean? And I basically become my father. So I cry at certain movies. And there was a movie specifically that my wife came in. She said, what are you doing? And I was completely sobbing at watching this movie. And it was the stupidest movie that you could possibly. And I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's the one where the old men die. And it's got Morgan Freeman and the other dude, what's his name? Oh,
are you talking about the bucket list?
The bucket list. That's exactly right. The part where they're climbing up the mountain, and then the guy's got the two things, and I was just, this is so sad. I was just like, my wife's like, she lost so much respect for
you.
You
just related to fellow old men.
I don't know if I can.
What's happening there? You just related to fellow.
No.
This is despicable. So.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
honestly
you made
thought you were
me
going to
think-
say. I thought you were going to say, "I don't cry." That's what I thought. I'm just shocked that you actually said that, to be
I'm
honest.
very, very emotional. I try to put up this thing that I'm a tough guy and stuff like that. That's just not who I am.
I'm impressed
I'm
that you
emotional.
honestly thought
You're a
you were gonna
tough
say,
guy
"I
that
don't cry."
cries. It's all right. You can be both.
I'm not a tough guy at all. I'm a big marshmallow, and I just like to be sarcastic and arrogant and put up walls in front of myself.
You made me think. You talk about this getting older thing. I realized one thing that changed with me, with maybe it's being a mama, but my nephews who are older than my kids, I will cry if I'm very proud of them. Like if they achieve something great, I'm like, why am I crying? But I'm just like so happy. That's like a happy tear, but I'm proud. And I'm just like, oh my God, those boys, you know what I mean? And I'm like, why am I crying? I hate crying. Really. That is one thing that as I've gotten older, I've noticed has occurred is like very proud moments, tears.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping that JKL accomplishes something at some point, and I
Yeah,
have
then
an
we can
opportunity
cry and
to
cry for him, you know?
Yeah, I could cry for him. I
when
really
I hit
would.
600 subs, I'm about 35 subs from 600.
I'm sorry,
you
what?
can do it.
I'm about 35 subs from 600, so you could cry when I hit 600 subs. Let's go. But yeah, once I had my first kid, I was already emotional before then, but I got that parent emotional where
That's
movies where parents and kids have moments. I never used to get emotional, but now it's like, man, the end of Finding Nemo, I was bawling like a baby. I was like, he found Nemo. Oh my God. I was just thinking, if I lost my child and went through that adventure, oh my God.
And if the child was a fish, then you'd be really upset.
So you're saying you very personalized that movie.
Yeah, it was almost every movie now where it's something between parents and kids and it hits my heart. I have to tear up. I can't help it. I can't help it. It just happens because I always put myself in a position if it was my kids, like how would I feel? And yeah. And also in Endgame where Sam said on your left, oh my God, I was in the movie theater tearing up like, oh my God. It was such an emotional
It was
moment for me.
that actually, the ending of Endgame was very sad.
That was so dope. He was like on your left, and I was like, and I was with my kids too. I was like trying to hold it together, but like tears were coming down my eyes.
Or Titanic when the boat sank. I never expected that to happen. Completely out of the blue. You know what I mean? I thought the boat was going to get there, and they were going to get married, and we'd see a wedding, and then what would happen? The boat sank.
Because that's where they rewrite those endings, you know? You never know.
Those things do happen. They're coming out with a Titanic 2 some point. So.
I've heard that happen. Sometimes the ending is different than the actual reality of it, so...
That's for sure.
Never know.
Yeah. You got to read the book, Barbarian. Total different ending.
Of Titanic? Yeah. Keep my eye out for that one.
Oh, man. Chase said he tried to come back in. You didn't let him in?
No, he wasn't on the bottom, was he? I didn't see him down there. Did you?
I can't see it.
He's not down there now. I mean, if he tried to come back, is the game over, Chase?
Yeah, he said 21-7. I don't know if the game's over. No, they won because they were winning 14-7. So unless they lost points,
I don't know. Now, if they had lost, I'd let him back in. I don't know if I'm gonna let him back in. I don't want to hear a bunch of gloating. Oh, look at me. Whatever.
Oh no, the game's not over yet, but they're winning 21-7.
Oh, okay. He can watch his game. I'm not gonna force him.
Oh man.
Well, all right, everybody. Well, I do appreciate everybody coming out to the live. Hopefully, people won some fun stuff. You learned some interesting things about some of the people here. There's some people that got some dark pasts. That's one thing I've learned. And I'm not too sure. I'm not one of those people, but the other people I think have learned.
I have a bit of a dark past. I've admitted that.
It's a bit of a dark present, quite frankly.
No, my present is full of light. And love.
Right. Sure. That's right. Exactly. In case anyone's watching, that we don't.
You just always need that shirt. You can just be like.
Yeah.
We need to come up with some shirts too for Pop the Chaos. Don't you think we need to come up with?
We haven't got the stickers. We're going to T-shirts. We haven't got the stickers.
Yeah, we got to get our stickers out
that's
first.
true. We
I'm
all
still
dropped the ball on that.
Has anybody gotten their stickers all moving in the right direction or no?
Well, mine's done. I must just have it printed.
I haven't seen what it looks like. What does it look like?
Yeah, he put it in the chat. The one with all.
When Vincent puts his stuff, I don't watch that. That's my cue to check out. I was like, I don't have time for this because he starts talking about wrestling with Fett. I'm just like, I don't really want to get into, huh? Oh my God. It's a lot of wrestling talk. You, in fact, and a lot of game talk and a lot of wrestling talk. Yeah, which is cool, but it's not really my thing. I mean, let's be honest. And then sometimes anime, and I really check out that.
Well, then you won't be checking out their stream this Sunday, then I guess, right?
Well, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there for that because I'm gonna be that poison pill. It's gonna stir up a bunch of trouble. That's my plan.
Nice.
I think really you guys should do something like where you do like a wrestling thing, like I'm taking you down, Fat. You're going down. Something like that.
Or just costumes.
That's very
bro. Like one of those what are they? Those unitard things? Is that what they?
I don't know. Whatever they are.
What you call me?
Isn't it called like a unitard or what is it called? Unibrow? What is it?
A leotard.
Leotard? Is it not? It's not a leotard.
Isn't that ballet? I'm so lost.
You know what I'm talking about, Vincent? No. It's like a They call it a unitard or uniform, huh? What is it called?
They should just do the luchador costumes.
Yeah, it's like a luchador thing. Yeah, without
that would be epic.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know where my luchador mask is.
He has one.
Well, that's the problem. You got to find that thing.
Yeah, he has one, and I know Fed has one.
It's not going to fit with my pony as well.
Has everyone bought their costume for Halloween yet?
No, not yet. I'm going to order mine next week.
I'm going to wear the same thing I always wear.
What is that? Is that another secret that we're not allowed to share? I'm gonna wear what I always wear. What is that?
No,
I can't tell you that. I mean, that's
the picture I posted on Instagram. My Grim Reaper costume.
Yeah, but it's not just a Grim Reaper. It's something else too, right? Because your face was glowing.
No, it's the Grim. I changed the mask. This year I wore this mask. It's a glowy mask.
Yeah, but the Grim Reaper doesn't look like that. What is that?
That's more like Purge moment right there.
This was the first one I had. I used to wear this under it, and then I used to wear that one under it.
Okay.
And this year I did this one. It's just a light up mask.
I see.
It just makes for better pictures. It makes for better pictures at Comic-Con. So
I see.
Because he's not a villain.
Yeah.
No, death isn't a villain.
Purge mask.
Death is certain. Death just happens.
It's not
a part of it.
So death is not a villain? Why are you saying that? I don't understand.
Because death isn't killing you because it's being evil. Death is just something that happens. Everything has to die. So,
but you're the reason why they're dying. You show up and the person dies. How is that a good thing? I'm a good guy.
No, I show up when it's your time to die. I don't show up to kill you. I show up to come.
You do. You do.
I feel like that depends on the background we're talking about here, because there has been some things where death actually is greedy and is taking life. So I'm just saying, depends on the background we're looking at here. Okay.
That's Hollywood rhetoric.
Where are you getting your information from then?
I'm just saying, there's ways you can back up anything. All right, y'all. We can argue any angle,
from
good or bad.
I don't know that we can argue good. That's the thing. I don't think there's any way that can ever turn out to be something.
Everyone just says what they say, and we don't get to a point. I don't think.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It's always there's either side. We can argue till we're 80 if we want. It'd be a good time. Why not?
It'll be quicker for JKL and Barbarian, but very long for us.
I don't think there's anything to argue because I'm on the side that 99% of the world would be on.
Obviously,
JKL is creating a side that doesn't even exist.
I mean, probably that's probably true.
It's not like
Statistic.
Right or wrong. It's everyone on this side, and JKL is trying to be the devil's advocate.
It is right or wrong because death isn't evil. Death just happens.
Okay, so
why is he wearing black? Why would Death wear black? Why wouldn't he just wear a smiley face and show up in a unitard? You know what I'm saying? Like Pop the Heat's gonna wear. Why not dress like that?
Would that make him a hero?
I mean,
If you showed up
you're more likely of being a good person than a bad dude like that. You're carrying a sai and you're wearing black, and you know that's the sign of a bad dude, right?
No, that's just death. That's just a sign that hey, it's your time. Come with
It's
me.
like, hey, I've shown up,
Vincent,
and now
have
you're
you
dead.
seen Castlevania? The series?
What is it?
No, I haven't.
I haven't watched it, but we talked about that the other day. I need to watch
It's the one they have on Netflix. One,
Yeah.
I don't know. I really liked it. I know you like anime, so I didn't know if you'd like it because it's the cartoon. You know what I mean? It's drawn. It's animated. But they have a version of death in that one that I think kind of fits this conversation. So it's just interesting. So if you're just curious, maybe check it out. Maybe get in there.
So I'll have a look. Netflix, Castlevania. I'll have a look.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch that too. Maybe we should.
We
watch
like
that.
binged both seasons of it. The first time it came out, binged it. Second one, binged it.
I thought it was a game. Isn't Castlevania?
It is a game
video
too. There's a game as well, or there's more than
Yeah,
one.
it used to
game.
be. It's a series. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. I only knew it from a game. I don't remember.
and now there's the animated.
Yeah.
You know,
And it has a comic book too.
Not really into animated shows as much.
I like the first season best, I think. But anyway,
Okay.
I'll watch it eventually. We'll see.
That's his word for he's never going to watch. Okay, never going to.
I mean,
No,
I have
that
a
means
list of
I have
I
to be-
want to watch that may or
Yeah.
may not ever happen.
See,
you know?
exactly. It's on my list. It's actually literally on my Netflix list. I just haven't gotten to it yet.
I love that you're saying you actually have a list. I'm like, mine's just imaginary in my head of if I remember and it works out,
He's got
you
an
know?
actual
No.
Netflix list. If you
No,
go to
every-
Netflix list, then there's
every-
a Disney Plus list, and then
Every
there's
app
Amazon
that has a
Plus,
list
and then
that has
there's
a function that lets you add stuff to your list.
Never used one ever.
I put them all. I just add stuff. So it's
That sounds like
never
effort I don't care to have. You know? I don't know.
I agree.
No, it's like when you're scrolling through stuff and you see something interesting, you tap on it and it has like the little plus sign.
That's
You hit
like
the
a
plus,
shopping
and it adds
cart.
to it.
Like my wife does this. She has a
Yeah,
shopping
Amazon
cart.
shopping
It's got
cart, yeah.
757,000 things on there that
Yeah.
you're never going to buy. You're
Yeah.
never going to buy those
Yeah.
things. Like there's
I
leg
like being
warmers
more
on it.
impulsive right in this moment, what works. And then if it doesn't right then, whatever. Let's move forward.
It just makes no sense. For me, I don't like certain things that have like the wrong name or the title doesn't sound good. Someone's like, "Oh, you should watch this show. It's whatever," and it's like I don't like the sound of the title. Well, the show's good. I'm never going to watch it because I don't like the title. It doesn't sound like anything I'd be interested in. I'm sorry. That's just it.
You're like,
they
no.
ruined it. They ruined it.
Rejected.
So you judge books by their covers too.
I definitely do.
I'm not gonna lie, I do that with comics. Like I am more likely to buy something, even on some animes, honestly. If I don't like the visuals, I don't care after that point. Especially if it's something animated or there's a lot of drawing involved. I have to like the appeal because otherwise it's distracting or takes away from the content for me personally, where I don't enjoy it as much. So I have very much passed over things where I'm like, hate how it's drawn. I just can't get into it.
I tried to watch a few things first, at least a little bit, at least maybe the first 5 or so minutes of it. Like when I read books, if it doesn't catch me by 10 pages, then I'm like, I'm not going to carry on reading. So with like anime, like you can't really with the covers of the things because they just put like the silliest covers, but the anime would be fantastic.
Yeah,
it will be dull, boring, but it's the best anime you'll ever see in your life.
I think with anime, I give it like a 3-episode rule.
3 episodes. Yep. That's my rule.
But I'm telling you, there's some, like, I can't remember. I think it was like Mob Psycho. Like that was one that for me personally, I couldn't get past the artwork, even though it was kind of interesting getting started. That was one that I just didn't vibe with the visuals. And I was like, I just can't get invested.
Yeah, I don't know. If I can't get like within the first 5 minutes of anime, then nothing interests me in that. No thanks. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I hear you. There's some that it took even longer than that to get into, and I was just like determined, and then I'm like, oh, now I love it. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like this idea that I'm forced. Someone's like, oh, it'll grow on you. I don't want to.
You're like either I
don't
like it
understand
or
why
I don't.
shows do that.
Okay.
It's just like
Well,
what did the show that
I worked with someone on night shift, and they said to me, "Watch One Piece." I said, "No, maybe next time." I watch One Piece, and they kept on telling me, "Watch One Piece." 900 episodes later. I mean, how is that fair? You just got to force it on someone else. So JKL, watch
So
One
he
Piece,
keeps
please.
trying to force me to watch.
Yeah, I can never
do
watch
like
it because it's
I
named
like
after a
One
suit.
Piece, but that's an investment.
It's named
That's an
after-
Investment
investment.
plan right there.
It's
yeah.
named
that's
after a
my
suit. I mean,
problem.
what is One Piece? It's like a one piece suit or something like that, or I
it's
just
about,
I don't understand why it would be
one,
named in such a
one
weird
piece
way. It
of
doesn't make
treasure
sense.
that they're looking for. That's what it's about.
It's
Don't say anything, guys.
complicated.
It's one piece of treasure.
That's
Why
one
don't
that
you
I
just
do
call it
think
treasure
grows
then?
on you, but you actually have to like it because again, it's one that you got to be ready for the long haul. And we take breaks. We'll watch it
Yeah.
for a while and then just totally stop for a while because it's like we're gonna be watching this every day till we're like 50 if we don't take a break, you know? Shaking
Well,
it up.
If you watch
I'm that way with books though too. I can't just follow through. I gotta like jump around. I just can't stay still. I don't know. If it's too long, moving forward, and I'll make my way back.
yeah. But certain things like when they say you should watch, it'll grow on you or whatever. It depends on the type of show. If it's a comedy, I can stick with it because it's like, all right, comedy, yeah, jokes are jokes. So if you think it's at least funny enough to keep watching, you can stick with it. But if it's like something that's like a drama or something of that nature, it's like, okay, if it's going to take a while to grow on you, it's just going to be boring. So it's like, okay, I can't wait for this to grow on me. But anything action or comedy, thriller, sci-fi, something like that, where it's a slow build to something exciting, is kind of different. So
Yeah.
Two words for you. One Piece.
One Piece.
It's got all of that crackerjack in one.
You don't want me to hear what, like, one piece of what? It's a big piece of crap. Okay, one piece of crap.
Anyway,
I just can't.
This
Here's the thing. I used to read comics when I was a kid, and they were Oriental Heroes was my favorite comic. And it's basically a comic book version of an anime. But for whatever reason, I cannot watch an anime. I just can't do it. It's just too weird.
You just haven't found the right one, man.
Yeah,
it's just like it just doesn't make any sense.
Dude, that's so real because anime, I swear there's one for everybody because there's some like even I love anime and there's some I can't stand, wouldn't watch, don't care for, and there's others I like love. I feel like it's just really diverse.
There's anime about volleyball.
There's anime about freaking everything, okay? Everything. It's like fetishes. There's one for everybody, okay?
Yeah. Oh,
I'm not interested in those kind of cartoons either.
That should have been a truth or dare question.
Just saying.
What's your fetish?
Pass them for me.
Next time.
We'll do that on Fet's live. He's the next
there
one.
you go. Oh, and they said the name, Fet-ish.
We'll each bring the bowl of ramen.
Good job, Fet.
We're gonna call that his live stream. It's gonna be Fet's Fetish.
We just got
there you go.
Know. Okay, we must remember to let him know. Okay, that's
right. We gotta tell him that.
Yeah.
Put it in the chat. Fet's Fetish.
He's gonna be like, "What did y'all get me into?"
Right.
All right, everybody. Well, I do appreciate everybody coming out. I know that Pop to Heat has to get to bed. This is way past his bedtime. He's got to get into his little footy pajamas.
In a few seconds.
What's that?
I might be saying hello to my mic in a few seconds.
Right? He keeps getting closer.
We'll listen to your snores. It'll be sweet music to our ears. It's fine.
Poor fellow. I do appreciate you staying up super late for because here it's 10:30. What time is it there? 3:30?
It's like 4 in the morning. 3:30. Yeah.
Woo!
It's only 9:23 here.
Listen, you're lucky. I like you, Barbarian. That's why.
I am very lucky. I don't know how I would have made it without it. But I do appreciate you showing up. Seriously, it's been a lot of fun tonight.
I'm glad I didn't eat too much dog biscuits.
You didn't eat too many what?
Dog biscuits.
Dog biscuits, yeah. But it's going to give you a nice shiny coat, and it's going to be great for your teeth. Make your teeth nice and hard.
Oh, disgusting.
9:24.
Do you see what it says? Did you see what it says?
What does it say?
It said it was JKL messes the group. He said Fet's live stream will be called Fet's fetish. So he's making it official. It's out there. So that's what I was showing you is our little notification.
Don't let him boss you around, man. You do whatever you got to do. Remember we agreed.
Luchador mask
alive gets
and noodles.
That's right. Luchador mask, noodles.
It's going to be a party, guys. It's getting weird.
Well, I don't know what day he's planning on doing it, so we got to discuss that. But his is next week, and then new and old is after that. Speaking of new and old, isn't he doing a thing tomorrow? Whatnot auction? I think tomorrow at 12:30. Yeah. Whatnot auction. I'll be at work, but I'll still try to
those auctions, so I don't really know. I mean,
actually, I bought that nerd pool from him.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That was nice of you to buy it and then turn around and flip it to some other.
I didn't flip it. I gave it away.
I'm sorry, what? Well, I meant I didn't mean flip it a negative thing. Take it easy. Whoa. Take it easy. I said flip it as in like you gave it. You flipped it. Yeah, I didn't mean you flipped it as in you made money in an illegitimate
No, I was just showing him some love. It was his first Whatnot auction, so I was like, all right, let me show up. And I purchased 2 pops from him. I bought that one, another one.
That was real nice, yeah. I mean, I always feel weird about buying things from friends. You know what I mean? So part of the reason why I don't have a lot of friends. but yeah, I don't know. I just kind of do stuff like that. No, because if I got something and it was damaged, and then I feel like, okay, now we get weirdness between JKL and I. He sold me a pop. It was damaged, and now he's trying to pull a fast one on me. And just like, and I'll have all these dark thoughts in my mind, like, did the post office damage it, or is JKL trying to pretend that the post office damaged it? And I thought he was a good dude, but now I'm hearing that he's not a good dude. Things like that. And then now I got to run his name in the dirt.
That would be I don't know. If I sent you a pop that became damaged, I would let you know. I'd be like, nah, I didn't send it that way.
You're a villain. Villains don't let people know things. Okay, good people do. People are like, okay,
I've never, ever sent you anything damaged.
No, you definitely haven't. But the day's still young. You know what I mean?
So, that's true. That's true. I'm playing the long con. I'm waiting for the big score.
So as far as I know we're getting towards the end here, but we are going to do like a Christmas thing. Is that what we talked about? We're going to do a Christmas swap. Is that the plan?
Well, we talked about it, but we haven't
suggested we do like a Secret Santa without it being secret.
Mean Santa. What do you think about Mean Santa?
We could also just have like a Christmas party live, because I know personally I'm already in a Christmas swap. Yeah, I've been in for a while now, and I'm like, y'all getting wild. I ain't rich. All right, calm down. But I do think we should do something fun and themed. Same thing for Halloween. I'm hoping we all dress up on it. You know what I mean? Like, let's have a party kind of a thing.
Yeah, I'm willing. I'm willing to do it.
And I'm not against the swap. I'm just like, let's talk some details, y'all.
I was just thinking about like a small, like a single pop. Right?
Yeah.
Not do like a big
$20.
Send some scorpion suckers around. Have a good time.
And the thing I was going to do would be like a mean Santa, where everyone gets a different one, and then some people will do some crappy ones. And then different people will get to pick, and somebody will get shafted. And I'm hoping it's Pop to Heat. But I don't know that it's going to be. It could be me. It might be me. But,
do some gag gifts.
Just like a couple gag gifts and a couple nice gifts, and then so somebody really makes out well, and the other people feel miserable. That's Christmas.
That sounds like a normal time.
Yeah. It sounds
like balance, right? Yeah. Isn't that normal?
That's
pretty much normal. My kind of normal.
Basic Christmas, yeah. You go out your way to get everybody something great, and then you get shafted. So,
I mean, we could all dress as elves or something. Somebody could have a Hanukkah hat. I don't know. It could be fun.
We did a Mean Santa for like work at one time. And there were different people that had, it was like a $20 item, and different people put different things. And then one person had like a gift card for whatever, some coffee house or whatever. And they desperately wanted, they let everyone know I really wanted that thing. So when it came to be my turn to steal, I stole that. And I didn't even care. I really didn't even care at all about Starbucks. It was a Starbucks card. I didn't care at all about the Starbucks card at all. I just did not want that person to have it because I knew it would make them miserable. And it was fun. It made me laugh. So.
See, I've had those before years ago. I remember where I got something I wanted really bad, and then somebody else just cried over it. They wanted it, and so I ended up giving it to them, and I left with nothing.
Right.
Nothing.
Well, that's what I was going to say at the end. Is once I did that, and the person got all upset and made a big scene and stuff like that. After it was over, I just gave it to them. And they tried to give me the other thing, but I said, no, I don't want it. I just gave it. Was just fun. I mean, for me, it was about the fun of it.
The fun of it.
Yeah,
you're like, I'm only going to dangle it in front of you, torture you a little bit, and then I'll let you have that bite. It's fun.
Right. That's right. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Fun.
So you're a tease, is what you're saying.
I wouldn't use that. I'd say just a bad person. I don't know. I mean, I just okay. I want somebody to suffer a bit because you enjoy the highs.
A little sadistic, maybe. I don't know.
Well, it makes him feel better.
So now you gotta stop there because that's working into our fetish live. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Sadism. You gotta save it. Okay.
Gotta save that for Fet Live. Yeah.
Fet's Live. Right.
That's a good point. Good point. Oh, geez.
All right, everybody.
All right.
Well, we appreciate you all coming out, and hopefully you enjoyed yourself. Again, Fet Frequency is going to be doing live next week. We'll come out with some information on that, so hopefully you'll enjoy that, and we'll give you some information. Make sure to go ahead and subscribe to all these individuals, JKL Awesome, Last Ketchum, Pop the Heat, of course, Bearded Barbarian. You definitely want to stay on top of that, and the other folks. What did Data do? Chase, you don't really need to subscribe to Chase. He didn't show up. Sort of annoyed about that, so don't bother. Don't worry about that. And New and Old. New and Old's getting close to 1,000, so I'm hoping that.
Yes, let's get them over there. Yes.
At some point, that'll be nice. So.
And let's get Vincent to bed.
Yes, because
I think he's already asleep.
He hasn't moved in days.
How you doing? We got to pull up a mirror to his nose and make sure he's still breathing.
Oh man, yes.
All right. Does anybody have anything they want to share about what's going on in their channel? I'll let you do a face to face.
Let's see quickly. I got a 2 soul.
I'm sorry.
I was like, man, that was exciting.
I'm sorry. What was that again?
2 soda salad.
I'm sorry. That was my mistake.
I knew you were gonna do it. That's why I said it fast.
Go ahead.
That's it.
I'm not gonna do it.
Video coming out. And all my lost footage. I dropped one today of a pop that I opened back in June that actually Pop Heat gifted to me, and I just did the video. So yeah.
Hey, it counts. You did it.
Well, I did the video. I just edited and put out the video. Let's put it that way. So another lost footage video.
You have more lost footage video than found footage because I mean every other day. Oh, lost footage.
Yeah,
you really need to work.
That's it.
Footage.
I'm gonna put out all that old video.
Isn't it found footage since you found it?
Yeah, I just found it. So yeah, I guess I got to start putting it that way. Found footage of a pop that Pop Heat sent me back in June. And the box that I was supposed to be sending him back in June, I've sent him twice, and it's back here again.
Dang!
Because it keeps getting returned.
Well, I'm grateful that he allowed me to forward the thing I'm giving him to you then, because I don't want to go through that whole thing of
to ship it for it to get returned. Oh,
Irish customs is a mess.
It's crazy, but I'm gonna send it to someone else who's gonna send it to him, so it should be.
Wouldn't they have the same problem? Wouldn't that people have the same problem you're having?
No, they stay in Scotland. They're not part of. They're separate.
Yeah. So I'm sending it to a different country for it to go to his country.
That's wild.
He's visiting in December, so he's.
Oh yeah.
Oh, JKL, you're visiting in December?
No. The person I'm sending it to. And actually, there's pops in the box for that person too, so it kind of works out that it's gonna go. There's like 3 people over in the Ireland, Scotland area that I have pops for, so I'm just gonna send them all.
Sending a crate person. Instead of a box. It's more of a crate of.
Listen, I wish I could reach the box to show you how big it is. Hold up, if I could reach it with my foot, I could drag it.
What a shipping expense! Holy smokes!
Oh yeah, shipping, lordy.
It's a huge box. Mm-hmm. It didn't start off this big. It was a regular small box.
Yeah, so everyone kept winning prizes from him.
Yeah, it was a box about this big with just Pop Heat stuff in it, and then someone else won overseas, so it got bigger, and someone else won overseas, and it got bigger. So I'm like, all right, send it all together, and then he could send it, but then it got sent back again, so I'm gonna send it to someone else, so that person can send it to them. because for whatever reason, Ireland doesn't like me anymore. They won't accept
You're
my.
not allowed to go there. You're not allowed to visit Ireland.
He's been blacklisted.
Blacklisted.
Oh, Kevin's still here. He's here. He's like it's me. Yes, it's Kevin Shaw. I didn't know if he was still here, but yeah, he's still here. Because he wrote.
Still
Tom
waiting. He's still waiting for his things too. You know,
Yeah.
Patience, I guess.
So they're coming. They're coming. I promise.
Lass, you have anything you're planning on putting out this week?
I actually just bought my first purchased custom from somebody in the community. So I'm gonna do either a video or a short or something to show it off. And I was kind of excited because it goes with another pop that I already owned, if that makes sense. And I just think it makes kind of a fun set. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I know I'm going to have that video soon.
Cool.
And probably 1 or 2 videos from now, I'm going to be doing the 1 chip challenge. So
I want to be there.
That's coming up.
I want to be there. I want to be there.
You can be. I mean, dang, I'll try to either announce it. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be live video or whatever, but somebody even just wants to be like, hey, let's watch you suffer while you film it. That's fine. What if?
You could do a premiere. You know,
there you go. Yeah, that's real.
There you go. You could do a premiere. Yeah.
I've never done one of those, but
I haven't either. They make sense though. I mean, you can just kind of chill, respond, like, what's up?
Yeah, that's all you do. Like when it premieres, people jump in the live chat and they're talking to the video, and then you just chat with them while they watch it. So yeah,
that's cool. Okay, very good. Yeah.
Thank you, Kevin.
So I got a couple of videos. I've been so lazy lately. I've only gotten 1 video out a week. And I keep telling people I'm going to put that Mandalorian black helmet out, and I got more recording to do. It's a lot of work doing those kind of reviews rather than just open a mystery box. So, anyway, so I'm hoping to get that. I got a bunch of things from I Want That. Or what is it called?
I Want This Stuff.
I Want This Stuff.
I Want This Stuff. Yeah, I just started buying a couple mystery boxes from them.
I like them.
I bought one a long time ago, and it was pretty good, but I just decided I just never bought another one since, so I figured I'd buy a couple more.
I've been happy with how they send things, what I have got from them, and they're just nice people, which is a bonus, you know?
Right. So yeah, so I'm trying to mix it up, find some other different kind of boxes, etc. So hopefully that'll be fun. Then I got some sodas I got to open too. So I didn't get much from New York Comic Con, so I had to come up with some other stuff to do. So I mean, I went to Hot Topic and they told me to leave. They're like, yeah, we don't have anything here.
It rocks. Go on.
They're like, they don't have. It was the saddest little Hot Topic you ever did see. There was maybe 15 pops in there. I was like, wow, yeah, we got a sad little Funko. I said, you don't even have a Funko area. It's nothing. It's just like a shelf with a couple of Funkos on it. So
I'm still waiting to hear Vincent snoring in the background. I'm impressed. I'd be out cold at this point.
Pretty soon it's going to be 4 in the morning. See if we can get it all the way to 4. Would that work out well? Or?
No, we can't do that to him.
Heck, if it was that late, I'd be snoring in your ears. There's no way. Oh my God.
No.
I think he froze.
No, he's not frozen.
Well, he's frozen. It's just his video's not frozen. That's the problem.
He's doing a good job though.
You're a good fellow for hanging in there this long. I definitely appreciate it.
Seriously, that's wild. That's dedication.
That's
some love right there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we appreciate you coming out. We'll see you on the next one.
I guess.